What
Oh,
is what is in your opinion the best ice cream flavor?
mint chocolate chip, and it's not even close.
Oh, that's
I
so
mean,
gross. You're so
that's
weird.
top five for me, but I'm a big
Thank
fan
you.
of chocolate chip cookie dough. I'm a fat bitch. I
Cookie dough's
love
good
chocolate
too.
chip cookie dough.
Cookie dough
I
has its
like
place. Even
So
when you're making
wait,
that face.
you like to eat
I like
Hershey's
Rocky
chocolate while
Road.
brushing your teeth?
But like, yeah.
There is such thing as bad ice cream. It's called mint chocolate. But
Amen.
Hey
Amen.
now,
Amen.
hey now.
Amen. Amen.
Our story takes place in the grand continent of Uthra, once the home of the most powerful and wise peoples of all races, a utopia of grandiose thinking, innovation. Magics had never been more vast and varied. All peoples were prosperous in this age of peace and happiness. But then, seemingly overnight, a silver fog overtook the known world, plunging it into chaos. The Golden Age is now long past. In the past 100 or so years, progress has gone backwards. Magic's lost, history is forgotten, and the reign of regal politics now dominates the balance of the world. Kings bicker over petty ley lines and disputes of power over blood lineage. The land is now separated by a vast magical wilderness, coated in a thick silver fog. Only the most prominent, well taken care of roads still exist, making any towns along these roads hubs of humanity. Outside the walled bastions, the fog carries its own dangers, able to move environments and its denizens, making navigation difficult, if not impossible, in some places. Luckily, there are places within the fog itself that are anchored into place by what means no one knows yet. One of these locations is the bustling city of Yetta O'Dare, where we find our band of heroes. Branch, a Feywild centaur, the lower half of a large deer, using his bone spear to exact revenge on the warkin who killed his family. Calliope Moonstone, a lush Kalashtar bard, the center of all attention and friend to all. Aaron, a half-elf divination wizard, having a doctorate in archaeology and a knack for map-making, now possessing a ring of great power. Tirius Redfist, a satyr whispers bard, as keen with a rapier as he is a lute. Beaufort Steelgut, a paladin haunted by his past and seeking a brighter future. Sky, a mysterious fogborn from a bygone age, seeking knowledge as to who and what she is. This group of adventurers now sets out to find lost friends, becoming more powerful, making connections, and ultimately to right the wrongs that the Obsidian Sigil has created. This is the story of the Silver Fog.
So last
oh,
week,
that's it.
you all, with the help of Tyranny, destroyed the fortified positions of Thistle Hollow. Tyranny going on a rampage and destroying both of the ballista ramparts and towers. You guys, with the help of Udon, used all of the corpses from the dwarfs and Barak Dune to create a new nesting grounds for the griffins in this tall, winding golden leaf tree that is now sitting in the center of the courtyard where you guys waged this massive battle. Some of you went off for some personal fun and vendettas. Others of you went to explore further into Thistle Hollow. You guys finding Thistle's office and finding a couple of magical items, a couple of scrolls, books, and even discovering a trapdoor that led down below that gave off a bright white light from below. You
I
guys
forgot
basically
about
went
that.
Not today, and close that bitch.
Yeah. I forgot all about the trap door.
Want to use good judgment. Oh.
Yep. No, we had been through enough for one day. We'd been through 3 fights back to back, and I had a book to read and die about.
That's
All right.
a breakdown, and Calliope was off doing something else, so we couldn't drag everybody else down in there.
Yeah. Everybody was scattered to the woods. And frankly, now I'm kind of wishing we had just used the secret door instead of reading the book. Because that book, fuck that book.
It's fine.
Fuck that book, but also the book was great. But
Branch and
It was really
Bofer created a new pendant for the group.
The fuck?
Bofer, if you'd be so kind to pop that image on stream for everyone, if you have a moment, of course. And Aaron in the office, after Tyrius and Sky decide to partake in a long rest, she continued to read the Journal of a Thyrovess, and discovering more about this individual, her mindset, and what she was planning on doing.
And her god.
And her god complex, her very large god complex.
It's diabolical.
fuck her and the horse she rode in on.
May they burn in all 9 hells. Amen.
Amen.
And that's where we find ourselves in the current time. Though we are going to do a little bit of weird time manipulation here. We are going to backtrack towards Calliope and Tyranny, who have finished up a reunion, let's say. And as you and Tyranny reacclimate yourselves, getting dressed, and Calliope, you are once again having that sunburn sensation all over your body. Both of you with wide smiles on your faces as you walk out from wherever you guys did this deed. Tyranny looks at you and goes, "So, my dear, what all have I missed outside of you calling for help and getting yourself in quite the bit of drama?"
Oh, God.
Calliope's going to twist her finger in her dimple with a cheeky little smile. Like, you know me. I got possessed by evil foggy demon thingy. She wanted me to kill for her. I didn't really like it. My mama cussed me out. I came home. Then we got jumped about 3 times. Once by vampires. And once by necrophages, and then another time by these guys. So, you didn't miss much, but a lot of jumping.
Yeah.
And not the fun.
The interesting time.
I told you. Oh, I'm sorry. I found your baby. Well, I didn't find your baby, but the golden twat is riding him. We gotta kill them all.
I'm here for that, actually.
I love Tyranny. She's so cool.
Calliope's just gonna rub her hands together deviously. Okay, great, you're on board. Wait, but do your babies all have human forms like you do? Because he looked just like you, but really smaller. Do you have to get to a certain age to get a human form? Will we have been able, have I already met your baby and I didn't know he was your baby until he flew off a couple of minutes ago?
God damn, take a breath.
No, bitch.
He ponders for a moment and goes,
He missed
"They
her.
should have developed their human forms by now. Most of them would be, well, at least in the youngest would be in their 50s by now."
Oh, wow.
Just a baby.
Oh. No, that's a baby? Oh,
I know.
shit.
Her youngest would be, she's been trapped for 155 years, so the youngest would be 160 at this point.
Holy fuck! Oh, damn!
Yeah, dragons live a long time, man.
So Calliope is just kind of looking at her feet and kicking the rocks like, all right. So I've probably seen your babies, but I didn't know they were your babies. But no, I probably haven't seen your babies. They're probably all with King Golden Twat. Because, like, they collect them to ride, and like, well, I haven't seen. I tried asking around about people with golden eyes like yours, and nobody has seen anybody with golden eyes like yours. So I had to find out about shit in the east, and then we just saw your baby. So I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm just trying to find them.
God damn.
She's so helpful.
She smiles and goes, "We'll find them in time. Of that I have the utmost confidence." And as she kind of like looks to the north where that dragon flew off towards, you see her nostrils lightly flare as she has a momentary kind of glare in her eye before she looks back at you with a warm smile and goes, "Although I do have a bit of a bone to pick with you."
Oh,
Whoa.
oh boy.
So out of all the times you could have mentally connected with me and given me updates, you decide to call Morrigan, of all people.
Okay, wait.
Now give
You're
her the
right.
business.
You're absolutely right. That was dumb of me, and I am in. But it wasn't my idea. I'm just very easily influenced, and quite frankly, I wasn't going to talk to either of y'all until I was ready to woo you back. But then Bolton was like, we need to, we need to connect to Morgan, our powerful people, and you're the only person that can connect to them. And so I had to do what I had to do for my part. And plus, I had just gotten back from being an asshole to them too. So it wasn't really like I was in the best position to be like, no, fuck no, I can't piss her off anymore. Because what if they jump me? I just get back from being doggone possessed.
Beaufort is
telling him no.
foraging somewhere and just feels a kick in his back from the bus you threw him under.
Like an anime, Beaufort starts sneezing.
Right.
Digging herself a hole. Just keep digging.
Right.
Yeah.
No. Girl, put the shovel down.
Nah.
Tyrion laughs as she kisses your forehead and goes, "You're so adorable when you're flustered. Come on now." And she begins to do her normal strut as she walks back towards the other party. As you are walking back into the area where you did combat, you notice that there is a light kind of golden aura in the courtyard now. As you walk in, there is a massive tree with twisted bark that swirls all the way up, and it has these large golden leaves. It's like over-exaggerated maple leaves.
Calliope is gonna look up at the tree and that wasn't there before.
As you look up, you see that there is he who sets the sky ablaze and his nephew currently sleeping like very large winged cats in the branches. As you see a teeny tiny little figure kind of jumping through the branches as you see Udon going through the branches and just doing mousy things.
He's doing parkour.
Yeah,
Parkour,
right.
parkour.
Parkour. Extreme.
Calliope is
Backflip
rubbing her
and plate
hands
mail.
together. Oh wow. Calliope's gonna rub her hands together and then also notice the two griffins and go, okay, so this obviously is a sacred place, but he gave me one of his booby feathers before. So maybe for like a couple of leaves, I can get some more magic stuff.
You are not about to pluck leaves from the fresh work tree. What?
It's sparkly. What do you want from Calliope?
That's a good point. That is an excellent
Tiny
point. I
shit
didn't
make
think of that.
good potions.
That's true. You know what? You're right. When you're right, you're right.
That's
You're right.
that's actually. I feel like that's a rule in D&D. I feel like that's just a rule. I feel like that's like in the rule
You want to
book.
grind it down to make magic.
Like in the player's handbook, it says if you find something shiny, stick it in something wet, and then boom.
Exactly.
Okay.
He knows what it is.
Phrasing would be an excellent use here. Phrasing.
Thank you.
That's what
Thank
she
you.
said in
Thank you.
honor of Sirius.
You said that as if Tyrius is like dead or something. Almost like R.I.P. Tyrius. That one was for you.
Rip.
Just dead
We
to the
miss you,
world,
homie.
just for now.
Meanwhile, Tyrius is in this California king bed, just fucking laid out, snoring, the whole snot bubble scenario.
Yeah, he's just chilling.
He's
Chilling.
asleep. And with you coming back to the courtyard, we will jump to Beaufort and Branch, who are currently in the barracks area underground, where Beaufort has just finished up creating several of these pendants that he showed shortly ago. And he's currently working on encasing his joie hander and black iron along the edge. Beaufort, if you'd like to take over for a moment.
Yeah. So as I'm hammering away, Branch is helping me, and as Branch is helping me, correct me if I'm wrong, Branch. You did say you, in honor of your father-in-law, you would help me, right?
Yes.
Okay. So while we're working away, I'm kind of having a teaching moment, and I'm helping you, showing you possibly the same techniques that your father-in-law uses or used and doing all this other stuff. And as we're working, I say, you know, it's really cool that you kind of find a moment of peace to do something, especially in honor of a loved one.
It's always a good way to remember those before you.
Was he
Help strengthen your steps in the future.
what was he like a hardcore blacksmith or something, or was he just kind of a tinkerer?
No, he was a hardcore blacksmith. The best around, and especially in our village anyway.
Oh, okay. He have like his own shop or
R.I.P.
something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool. Awesome.
He armed most of the hunters that were from our village.
Man. But as you're talking and kind of like explaining how like awesome and amazing your father-in-law is, I'm going to cast ceremony on Branch, and I guess with his tools, and kind of allow this moment to kind of just be a moment of not atonement, but more so like distinguishing dedication. There it is, a dedication moment, and I'll kind of push that magic into his tools and into Branch as well.
Branch, what are you currently working on down there in the barracks that you guys have converted over to a makeshift forge?
I don't remember if Bofa picked up something and we were working on it.
I remember I was having you help me with the pendants, and I was having you help me with my black iron cover, and also to get the gross Pendrake like paint off of my new full plate.
Oh yeah, we were customizing your new armor. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Shoot. Yeah, probably I'm gonna say I'm probably I wanna say fitting his armor with like the hammer, make sure it like I'm not sure if it's exactly
Taking off
same
the
size.
Pendrake insignia on the shoulder
Yeah.
plates?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As Beaufort casts this ceremony spell of dedication, a moment goes by, and from behind you there's like a very faint kind of breeze that hits you, and with it carries that familiar scent of incense and hot metal and leatherwork, as you feel a familiar presence of your father-in-law standing behind you, and you could almost swear that he kind of does that telltale kind of gruff laugh that he does, like he's always observing and kind of silently judging. There's a moment where you can almost feel that kind of like nod, like you're doing good.
Branch sheds a single tear in remembrance.
Single man tear.
A single manly tear.
Yes.
And as you kind of like momentarily shed that tear and kind of like shake your head, wipe the tear away, a whisper hits your ear. About time you picked up a hammer.
I guess Brent feels inspiration as he chips away at his enemy's armor.
Whoa! Like a dig right there. About time you picked up a hammer. Wow.
I know.
I mean, but
Branch,
his father-in-law.
Branch was the lead huntsman in his village, so he had other priorities outside of smithing and crafting.
It wasn't his, like, you know, it's his father-in-law's duty to
Yes,
rag
that's how he
Exactly.
talks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My time, son.
You married my daughter, that doesn't mean I gotta like you, son.
It's like the
But he loves him.
yeah.
But I love you, but I don't have to like you just because you married my little girl.
Branch is
Deadass.
standing there doing manly things with me, and then literally is like the cop from Clyde with a Chance Meatballs when he starts crying and goes, "Get back up in there, dear."
Just retracts right back into the tear duct.
Yeah, just.
That's more tragic. Just let him cry.
Yeah.
Right.
Once
The
we.
manliest thing you can do when you miss someone is cry.
Amen.
Deadass.
Once,
For real.
would you say that I'm working on the sword now and all the pendants are done?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna look over at Branch as he has this moment to kind of, not necessarily. Bofer had an idea of what was gonna happen when he cast the spell, not fully aware of what's actually happening, but just knew there was gonna be a moment, and so I'm gonna let him have his moment, and I'm gonna take like a handful of the pendants with me outside and see if there's anybody out there like. But aside from Udon and the two griffins, to see if anybody stepped out to like give them their pendants, so that way I can go back to work.
You see Calliope and Tyranny entering from the southern entrance of the courtyard as they kind of are sitting there and looking at this twisted golden maple in front of them.
I'm gonna lift up my hammer and light it up and go, "Hey! Guys!" and then run over to the tree.
Calliope's going to clap because she's never seen Bofer sprint before.
Wow. Wow.
We dwarves are natural born sprinters.
All I'm picturing in my head is Wee Man from the movie Jackass. As every time he ran, it always looked funky with his legs going out to the side. Anyway, I'll run out there. I'll run out
So
there.
Calliope's doing like a full cat laugh.
I'm gonna forget that. I'm gonna put that out of my head. That didn't actually happen. There's no way. There's no way that my friend would do that to me. So Buffer's gonna put that out of his head. No.
I am your friend. That's why I'm doing it. I feel comfortable.
I know. I get out there and I'll say, Tyranny, Calliope, I'm guessing everything's okay outside these particular walls.
Calliope's gonna spin around. I mean, do you see my tan? Things are good. Things are good.
That's a good answer to the question I wasn't asking, but yes, good.
Tyranny speaks up and goes, "All the dwarves that were bearing colors of Barkdune and of Pendrake have been handled. Not too many survivors, at least those who are able to make it away."
Good. Two things. Number one, I need to apologize on Calliope's behalf. I had her call Morgan because I was having a deep crisis of self and wanted to figure out how to do a certain spell. And it's like, it involves like shadow stuff. And I didn't know if that was your thing or Morgan's thing more so. So I was like, I think it's more Morgan's thing. And so I had her call Morgan.
Buddy?
That's my fault.
You don't have
You
to
don't have to
explain.
apologize.
Calliope
for
already
me.
threw you
I
under the
already blamed
carriage.
you.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. Anyway, glad to have you back. Glad to see you're in one piece.
Oh my God.
These are for you guys, and I will hand them the new emblems for the saviors of the Griffins, and I'll hand y'all the two.
Calliope is gonna twist it in her hands like, "Ooh, shiny," and then she's gonna press the digitated pink and purple. Better.
That's cool. But I'll hand it to them, and I'll let them kind of know, like, so I made these kind of in a pinch, but I wanted to give the Griffins something that if they ever see someone with this pendant on, they know that they have an ally, and we'll forever tell this story of how we saved the Griffins. And anytime this party expands, or we take on underlings, or whatever the case may be, if any of us have kids one day, we give them these pendants in the hopes of anytime a Griffin sees this emblem, they know they have a friend.
Okay. So, Bofer, these are actually really nice.
Sweet, and
I don't mean actually as in like it's so shocking, but also like you're pretty and shit. Like shit, dude.
Bofer smiles and nods, and I go, I appreciate it. The main thing is, and I'll point up to the Griffins who are asleep, and you'll probably see like dangling from he who sets the skies ablaze, see like dangling from his neck, see like a chain with it on there. Like the more important thing is they know what it means, and so that's why like I gave it to them first. Udon has one as well. And so now we are all a part of this group. I haven't come up with a name yet. I just figured the group of Griffin Liberators or something, the Liberty for Griffins or whatever. But the point of it is we are tired of the crap that other people are having to experience on the behalf of those who seek power. So this is an emblem showing, as you can see by the claw marks, it's a symbol. It's a symbol that is meant to show others we don't care if you hold power. If you are quite literally being a terrible being on this planet, then more than likely we're coming for you, and we're not going to let it stand. That's what this is for.
Taking down the Golden Twats family. Hey, we're building an army and taking down the Golden Twats family, and this is how we will recognize the people who also want to kill the Golden Twat. Excellent, Bofer. Good idea. That dude.
And I'll look at Tyranny. And I'll say, hopefully, the red doesn't. I know you're very much white and gold. I hope the red doesn't clash. This is just something that I came up with.
She looks at the pendant and goes, an easy adjustment, Bofa, fear not, as she breathes on it as the red ruby at the very top of the pendant turns into a bright white diamond. And then she kind of takes the back of the pendant and kind of elongates her claws a little bit and kind of bends the metal out, and she puts it in her hair like a little hair beret.
Nice. As she goes to bend it, Bofer's like, and then it's like, oh, okay. yeah. I'm like, oh, okay. But no, then I'll say, if y'all need me or if you need anything from me, I'll be in the barracks room. I'm breaking down a lot of their armor, weapons, and turning it into cooler stuff. And I look at Calliope and I go, found me some full plate, but I'm taking the Pendrake crap off of it. So I'm going to actually be armored up.
Well, can't melt. Isn't Pendrake shit usually made of gold? Can we melt that shit down and sell it?
Only the shoulder pieces are gold. But even then, like, I say, but Branch is helping me. I'm teaching him a little bit, some of the techniques his father-in-law used when he was a blacksmith. And so he's in there helping me remove that stuff off. But as of right now, I have these pendants. Whenever everybody else is done with their investigation, they're up in Thistle's room, by the way, if you want to go visit them. They're up in Thistle's room. It's up that staircase and to take a left.
I can wait on seeing them. I spend a lot of time with y'all. No offense, I haven't seen Tyranny in like a week. That being said, though,
I will say they have found some very interesting things, including what's possibly a sending stone.
You mean like that weird telegraph telephone thingy?
Yes, but it's connected to
Oh.
something. Erin said something like it's connected to only one thing, and so she doesn't know what it's connected to or something like that. I'm not real sure
Oh.
the connection there. And I go, oh, also, and I'll pull.
Probably.
A pair. One of a pair.
That's
It's-
right, yeah.
Was paying Thistle. So Golden Twat or somebody in that vein. It's probably connected to one of those assholes, but a higher up asshole because he was already like a baron. So like
Yeah.
a duke
Right.
is a duke higher than a baron. Anyways,
I feel like that's a question
I'm
for
gonna
Miss
put these
Tierney.
eggs up
I
in the
have
tree.
no idea. I was never highborn, so I don't know. But I will say, and I'll pull out the deeds and titles to Thistle Hollow and the book showing the like mineral rights, and I'll say also found this in there, and I'll flip through it and show y'all and be like, this is very, very good stuff for if we ever want to hand this off to like Yetta O'Dare and let them have the mineral rights to the ground beneath this, keep.
why would we ever give them anything? Why would we ever give them anything?
Well, I don't know.
Money, both for money.
I don't know.
Money!
I'm not in it for the money.
The
I'm-
Golden Twat and his family grew to be such menaces. Money!
I'm not
We
in
need
it for
to
the
be
money.
a threat in these streets. Well, I am. We gotta hire fucking hands here.
Okay.
Money! We ain't
Okay.
giving out checks.
Okay. I get it. Anyways.
She's a material girl.
Anyway. I will also
Vanessa, I'm a material girl.
I will also show like the many different like whatever they would call, what are they called, spell sheets or whatever,
Spell
and-
scrolls.
spell scrolls, that's right. And I'll pull them out and I'll go, there are also tons of spell scrolls in there if you want to go take a look.
Oh, well,
Yee.
kinda cool. I could probably do that. That would be helpful. I could see that being helpful, but I suck at magic outside of healing y'all. So like, you sure?
I mean, I
I'm
found
good at it theoretically. Like I'm pretty. I can figure out alchemical symbols and shit. But like, nah.
I Beaufort looks at you and opens his scrolls to read like what they are, and Beaufort goes, these aren't just regular spells. This is detect thought, suggestion, glyph of warding, modify memory, wall of force. There's a bunch probably in there somewhere with multiple
Does it?
different uses.
Oh. I mean, well, detect thoughts and mind shit. I kind of do that on my own. But I'll find some cool shit. Maybe there's something that'll appeal. What's the warding?
Glyph of warding is like Beaufort goes,
Protection stuff.
glyph of warding is like a protection thing. Like it helps people, like gives them an extra aura protection, like when they're fighting. And so my plan is to actually attach that to a piece of armor for Branch.
That'd be awesome.
But
guys a lot.
I'll look at both of you and I'll go, now if you need me or want to talk to me, oh good job baby, you ate your sandwich. You can sit right here. But I'll say
Oh damn! Let me turn off this camera. Hold on, I'm about to be an adult.
But I'll look at both of y'all and I'll say, if you need me or you need Branch, we'll be in there. We're working. Anything else? I'm trying to think of anything else that I need to say. Nope. I think that's it. If we can, I would like to rest for a little while before we leave. But I do have a lot of work to do. So just let me know when it's time to leave, and I'll probably rest in the cart when we leave.
We were staying here another day because we got jumped 3 days in a row. Actually 4. Didn't we fight the beast tamer guy twice? Like, come on now. Come on. And quite frankly, I'm a little stiff. I need an extra day because, while y'all was doing whatever y'all was doing, I was off doing whatever I was doing, and now I need a little break. So, I'm about to put these eggs in this tree. I'm going to go link up with the homies, and yeah, we going to chill out for a quick second because I need to heal.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. So I will say, all right, sounds good, and I'll look at Miss Tyranny, and I will like not bow as in like bowing in like any kind of like worship, but just in reverence, and I'll just say thank you for your timely arrival.
Indeed.
Smiles and pats you on your head and goes, "It's quite all right."
Aw.
I'll look up at her and I'll let my eyes light up and I'll go, who knows? Maybe you and Maroda would be friends, and then I'll walk off.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, quit trying to convert my baby mama. Come on now. Like,
Have you
I
heard
love me
of the
some
word of our
Roden, but I
glorious?
haven't mentioned him to her at all. Carry around the camera. I haven't mentioned another god in her presence. What's wrong with you?
I didn't say it in a bad way. I didn't say it in a mean way either. It was just.
No, I know. I'm just being an ass. Don't. Can we read me by now?
Bofer's
I
walking.
am a bully.
Bofer's walking back to the barracks like those guys from Race to the Holy Grail, where they're like P.A. Sudami, just like walking back.
Tyranny looks over
Our
at
Lord and Savior Morodin. It's just right.
Tyranny looks over at you, Calliope, and goes, I'm off to have a small conversation with an old friend. Do you wish to join me, or do you wish to join your friends up in some sort of office where we both imagined?
Huh. Okay. So, I want to stay by your side because I pissed you off. I also have to put up these eggs. But if you guys get to talking about things that I won't understand because they are before my time, can I travel off and go find some things that I do understand?
It will likely be a conversation of things way before your time, my dear. So feel free to go off. I'll keep tabs on you.
Okay. Calliope's gonna fly up and start placing the eggs and then wander off.
Tyranny flies
Like,
up
don't get it done
to
this way.
he who sets the sky ablaze and sits next to him and taking a long hand with her white claws and gently strokes the top of his head. And she goes, hello, old friend. As you hear he who sets the sky ablaze let loose this very low kind of warm purr as they begin to telepathically connect and converse.
Awesome. Divine beings doing divine shit. I'm just trying not to break eggs.
You know? Yeah, don't do that.
And with that, I think as Calliope goes about putting eggs in the tree, there are how many nests would they have made? I don't have any dice on me, so we'll just do it this way. We'll do a d4 minus. So there are 2 nests available for the eggs, which you'll be able to comfortably put all the eggs in between those 2 nests.
Awesome. That's amazing. Okay.
And with that, we'll jump back over to Sky, who is currently napping in between mental breakdowns, and Erin, who is currently has a mortified look on her face as she finishes the journey.
Yeah, I'm dissociating. I'm dissociating so hard right now. Aaron's seen the horrors. Not okay.
Aw, I love that.
You love that she's seen the horrors?
She's not
Yeah.
okay.
There's something very
That's a
wrong
nice
with her.
Cthulhu vibe, you know? You know too
Yeah.
much.
You know, that is the vibe. That is the vibe we're going for in the studio today.
My dog is sick of my
Francis
cackling. She keeps giving me mean looks.
And we're both breaking down.
Yeah. Unbeknownst to the other, because like again, Erin is like staring at the book and seeing just again the horrors in her head, and Sky is staring, I'm assuming, at like the pillow or the wall or Tyrius or something. We're not looking at each other. We're not.
Sky, her head buried in Tyrius's shoulder, curled up in
Yeah.
the position, and just not sure. She's trying to sleep, but she's got so much going through her head. Her eyes are just like bulging out of her head, and thinking,
Yeah.
"Fuck! Like my life is a lie. Everything is a lie."
My life is a lie.
Cake is a lie.
It's a lie.
She's trying to talk to Elira, but not actually trying to talk to Elira.
Right? She's like, I need to talk to my fog mom, but like, do I want to talk to my fog mom right now?
She's like talking to her, but just to herself.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
That's deep.
My baby faith is shook.
She's traumatized. We're all just a little traumatized right now. And it's funny, it's like that bit with like introverts where like we coexist in the same room. We'll like text each other from across the room but not actually talk to each other kind of shit. It's like that, but with mental breakdowns.
Listen, that's quality time though. Me and you
We
in
are
the same
having
space
quality
doing different
time.
shit. It's quality.
Yes. We're having quality time. We're having quality breakdown time right now.
Yeah, that's sister bonding right there. You're both emotionally wrecked. It's fine. It's fine.
You know, get it. So that's where we're at.
Mhm.
Just wow. That's all I say. Just wow.
Would
Just
Erin
wow.
want to stretch her legs after dealing with this barrage of information, or would she just kind of chill in Thistle's rather comfortable leather chair?
I feel like, oh God. Okay, so here's how I imagine is like she reads the journal front to back, is appropriately, traumatized. Closes the book, maybe looks over at Sky and Tyrius and thinks they're both asleep and is like, I don't want to disturb them. So she's like kind of sitting there for a minute, like staring at the wall, not seeing anything, like that kind of dissociation. Oh, hi, little. I see a little. But I do think after a while she might kind of come back to the moment and be like, okay, yeah, I'm sitting in this evil man's chair. I don't want to be anywhere near this evil man's chair or his machinations. And I think she would get up. I also think she wouldn't leave the book unattended, so like it's going back in her bag for safekeeping. Not that she wants anything to do with it, but like we don't want to lose this either. Because again, it's our only proof. It's our only proof.
It's true.
So I think, maybe like as quietly as she can, because like leather creaks, and it's a nice chair. I'm assuming it's leather. She doesn't want to wake the others, so she's just gonna like kind of slowly and silently wander out of the room again in kind of a fugue state, because like what the fuck did she just read?
Right. Calliope, roll me a d8 on how many leaves that you gather from the tree.
Oh, great. I don't get in trouble for that, I hope. Because that's not what he said. He just, no, I didn't. He just said do it. And I don't know what, no, I don't like that smile, Mitch.
Yeah, that's why you ask. We ask before we take.
I didn't do that, though. He told me to do it.
Him? He's the goblin.
I'm doing it. I stole 5.
You've committed. You've already done it. You stole 5.
I've done it now.
You've done it now.
I've done it. Fuck it.
He said, "Tyranny, distract him."
Yeah.
Rob him real quick.
You pick 5 of these very large golden maple leaves. They're probably, they're probably like a foot across. Like they are massive.
Oh, wow.
leaves.
I'm picturing tree stars from Land
I
Before
think-
Time, but gold.
Yeah.
Right.
I
Yes.
think Calliope, not really thinking that she did anything wrong, would like kind of makeshift wings and start flapping around, floating around in her shoes. Like,
Jesus Christ. Like, hey, Tyranny, Blaze, look at me.
yeah, basically.
Like, maybe don't I look
don't
cute?
lose myself. I put the eggs down. They were sparkly. They were right there.
It was right there.
It was right there. Yeah.
Like, no
so
one
there's
was
2 in
guarding
each
you.
hand. There's 2 in each hand, and I got the odd one out sticking out of the top of my hair. And
Oh my god.
Wow.
Yep.
Like a male bird.
Yep. Like that's my plumage. I'm just floating around now.
Yep.
So, Erin, as you kind of meander your way through the halls, you eventually find yourself walking out towards where the tree is. And there you see Calliope with leaves in hand, eggs put in nests, and you see Tyranny sitting next to He Who Sets the Sky Ablaze.
Mm.
Calliope's gonna look down because Erin's face looks struck, and she's gonna immediately dart to her. Okay, what's going on? Who's that? What's going on?
Aaron would jump like at the like again. And again, I don't even know how to like begin to describe except to read it all again. Oh god. Like, how do you even
Calliope-
explain?
Calliope is gonna stare at her intently. I know we've been talking about me not just doing this willy-nilly, but it seems like you're at a loss for words, and you can kind of just picture stuff in your mind, and I can see that. And a picture is 1,000 words. So do you mind if I peekaboo into your brain and see what's going on? Because I need to know what's going on, Aaron. You're scaring me.
Yeah, again, like as she's talking, Erin's just gonna start nodding, just nodding. Like she doesn't have words right now. She is very much at a loss.
Calliope is going to mind link with Aaron.
Oh, good luck. It's horrible in there right now. Welcome. It's all bad.
It's all bad.
It's just all bad. It's so bad, man. We're all
Like-
gonna die, and the gods are already dead. And
The gods are dead. Wait, no, the gods are.
I mean, the gods. I mean, look. Okay, so the gods aren't dead, but somebody really wanted them dead and wanted to convince everybody else they were dead, and fully believes they're dead. And that's kind of the thought spiral that Erin's in right now, of like this crazy wizard bitch decided to give all other wizards on the plane a bad name by going for the god complex bullshit like every wizard has been taught not to do, because we have to not give in to our hubris, etc., etc. That's just kind of the loop.
Oh,
My
Calliope
granddad won't-
is like just taking in all of this loathing and kind of clutching her pearls, like, Lord, what in the fuck?
Yeah. Erin is by
Erin,
turns
Erin.
like furious at this woman and horrified because, again, as a wizard herself, she's ashamed on behalf of all other wizards that this woman is in like the same fold as us. She's like, we don't associate with her.
Calliope knows better than to touch Aaron, so she's just gonna mage hand and kind of like pat her shoulder.
Oh, we learn. And again, it's good that you use the maid's hand and not your hand, because like Aaron would like jump, I think, again without realizing, and then realize, probably just kind of like blink back to reality. Oops, there goes gravity, and like look at Calliope. Like she Calliope, Zoltek was her fault. The fog was her fault.
Excuse me?
Zoltek was her fault.
I mean, we knew the fog was her fault. Fuck that
It
bitch.
was all
But-
her fault.
But every
Talk about Aaron's fault.
Oh no, not Aaron's fault. No. The bitch, the witch bitch.
yeah, the witch bitch, the bitch that's a witch.
Yeah. I dare not call her a wizard in fear of besmirching other wizards.
Oh no, I was quoting Ace Vane. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Aaron's personally offended. It's a point of professional pride. She's offended.
Calliope is just kind of dumbfounded. What all did I see in there? Because I think what I got was like just a bunch of random hate. A bunch of random hate.
And there was. No,
And
again,
I don't
Aaron-
think I understand what's going on. I just know that we have a right to be and we have every right to be indignant and scared right now. And you still haven't told me
Yep.
anything, and your brain hasn't told me anything. What the fuck is going on?
Yep. Imagine, like, again, that's kind of the vibe. like, she's just, like, you're looking at her and she's just got this look on her face and in her eyes of just be like, she's going through like an emotional journey in the face of like, she's furious, she's horrified, she is at a complete loss of what to do. Or like what to do with this information, why anybody would be so evil as to do any of the shit Althira Vast did. Never mind all of it. And then there's also like the like sinking pit in her stomach that like there's a chance this woman might still be alive, and that is a like current and terrifying problem.
Calliope is going to hold out 2 of the big leaves to Aaron. Sometimes we just do what we can in a day, and today we did what we can do. So, you want to have some fun with me real quick?
again, I don't know. She's just gonna kind of look at you. She's just like
are you
Calliope
serious?
doesn't know how to help.
not
At
even
this point,
that.
he's like,
Like I
oh
know. It's a moment of like again. I think Erin's gonna tap her temple because again, like the like come into her mind essentially, be like give
Okay.
forth the vibe of like I'll watch you have fun, but I don't have it in me right now.
Calliope is.
I'll sit at the base of the tree kind of vibe and just kind of sit with you, but I don't have it in me right now to do much of anything after that.
She's gonna chew on her lip and pull out, I guess some blank pages and a quill, because I think we had some cartography shit. And she's just gonna hand that over to Erin. All right, when nothing else makes sense, you do what's fun for you. You write your feelings. Make sense of everything, if you can. And if you can't, doodle. That's fun.
You know? You know?
But Calliope's gonna hand over the cartography supplies, and she's gonna go and try and make a soft little patch for Erin and underneath the tree in a cozy space. And then she's just
having her
gonna
own
start
breakdown
twirling.
now a little bit.
Yeah,
She's gonna
Calliope
wrap
doesn't know
herself
how to
up
deal
in
with
her
the
cloak.
mental.
Though
She can barely deal with her own. So like
a preference for mind magic if you don't know how to deal with the mental.
yeah, I don't know how to deal with negative mental or empty mental, but I can do all the positive. That's what I do. I seduce and I sing.
True.
That's my whole personality.
You inspire and you bring people up, but yeah, no, again, she's just kind of gutted.
I did what I could. I offered the leaves. No, I offered the paper. Here, get cozy.
She takes the
I
paper.
wish I had a
and the
good book.
quill. Erin kind of wishes that too, because her book was bad.
Yeah, I wish I had a good book for you.
Like, if she says that out loud, Erin's just kind of just like dejected, look up at her like, yeah, man, me too.
Calliope's gonna mind link with Bofer. Hey, what the fuck did you guys do to Erin?
Bofer's gonna go, what are you talking about?
Erin looked shell-shocked and she didn't look like that after we fought 70 fucking elves and dwarves.
No, Bofer for real is probably like, she was fine when I left her.
Yeah,
what do you mean?
she was just fine when I walked out. I got the stuff that I showed you, and then I came back down here to finish my work. Is she okay? Did she get attacked?
No, something
unsupervised mental horrors.
She can't talk, and I went into her brain, and what did you guys find out about Sarah? She's just really riled up right now.
Hold on. I'm coming, and I'll put my stuff down, and I'll look at Branch, and I'll go, hey, Branch, something's wrong with Erin mentally. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to see if I can't do something about it.
So, she's fine physically, but again.
And
That's not Calliope's forte.
No, it's not.
I'm going to walk out there. Are y'all at the tree?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll walk out there. Erin, do I see you just disheveled?
Yeah, look, okay, again, physically she's perfectly fine, except for like maybe some wear and tear from the fight, but like that's by the by. But her eyes are she's not home right now.
Okay, I'll walk out.
But she's not okay right now.
I'm gonna gently.
Calliope's gonna look over at Bofer and point to Erin.
I'll go, hold on, and I'm gonna kind of gesture and help Erin sit down like crisscross applesauce.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna look into your eyes, which you're probably giving me like 1,000-yard stare.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna be like, let me think about this. I'll grab you know what?
She said Zoltik was her fault. Zoltik was her fault, and the fog is her fault, and it's all her fault. All our misery is her fault, and it was just a lot of that over and over again. She goes a little crazy in there, but you know, we knew that the fog was Elthira's fault. What the fuck is Zoltik, and what the fuck is what the fuck? What the fuck is a Zoltik?
Has Erin failed an intelligence check recently?
Oh, this is just Erin's take on how she is taking the news of solo reading
trauma,
Elthyra Vess's journal.
This is just trauma.
All right.
Like,
I'm going
We
to.
took a perfectly good and gave her anxiety.
I'm going to. I'm gonna cast ceremony again on Erin.
Oh no.
I'm gonna cast it on Erin. And I'm going to cast coming of age with it.
What does that mean?
Goliath.
What does that do?
But we're gonna RP it as
I've never heard of that one.
you haven't really
Me
endured. You haven't endured a whole bunch of super traumatic stuff, so this is the time to start really enduring it. And so Bofer's gonna basically be like, "Okay, we're gonna go head on into it, and we're gonna push through it. Let's go!" And I'm gonna use my ceremony spell to do a coming of age ritual and push you through this mental anguish.
Did you just trying to rush her through her process?
No.
Man.
No. I'm not trying to rush you through it. I'm not trying to rush you through it. I'm trying to.
Wait a damn minute.
Right now, you have hit a wall. You're not going anywhere. So I'm trying to push you through the wall to get you past it.
Okay.
I'm not trying to rush. There's no rush. I understand that mental things take time.
No, there is.
But same thing as writer's block. Sometimes people hit a wall and they can't get past it, so you have to help push them through the wall. So I'm going to cast ceremony again with the coming of age underneath it on Erin and use it for just.
Goliath's just gonna pull out a bottle of wine.
Because typically it's supposed to be it says you touch one humanoid who is a young adult for the next 24 hours. Whenever the target makes an ability check, it can add a D4 and add the number rolled to an ability check. A creature can benefit from this right only once. So I'll do that. And I don't even really care so much about the roll. My intent is to have.
Wait a minute.
My holy mat.
Wait a minute.
What?
This involves touch.
Oh, she's gonna flip you or shank you.
Well, I've already gestured and been like, okay, let's sit down and tried to gesture.
Well, no.
So
yeah, no, but again, it's one of the she's when she's already freaking out, she's iffy about touch.
I understand, Bofer. If you hit me or slash me or kick me or bite me, Bofer's gonna take it. It's not necessarily you angry at me right now. Bofer understands.
No. Cast it from a distance at all. Can you? I'm not touching it.
No, I feel like it would be a case of before you actually get the spell off, she's gonna be like, hang on. And just
yeah.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, hold up her hands basically, and just that I think might be what snaps her out of it long enough to be like, wait. And she's gonna reach into her bag and just wordlessly hold out the journal to you both, and be like, here.
I'll grab it.
Don't touch me, just here.
And I'll look.
Just,
I'm like, this is.
I can't make sense of what's in my head after reading all that. So if I have to read it, you have to read it.
Bofer looks at you funny. I'll look at Calliope and I'll go, okay, and I'll open it. And it's the journal. It's the journal we read through last week, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll start flipping through
Calliope's
it.
just gonna mind link with Bofer just to see what's going on in there. All right.
As I'm flipping through it, I'm like, okay, yeah, this is really bad. This is really bad.
Keep going.
And I'm just gonna keep going, and as we get to the end where she starts to proclaim that the gods are dead, or that she shoved the gods away, Bofer doesn't get Aaron where he gets anxiety. Bofer gets pissed off and is like,
yeah,
okay, this is not nice information to take in. I've just been having a great last 5 hours crafting stuff with Branch. This is not great.
It gets worse.
And then at the end,
Aaron's gonna look up at him keep reading.
Let me pull it up and I'll read the last line. Hold on. Where's the?
Yes. So bad.
What channel is it in?
Roleplay text, I think.
No, it's in the.
Okay,
it's
cool.
in roleplay.
I'll pop it up for you guys right now. Let me go over to here.
And yeah, it went on for a bit too. This is a long journal. This woman had a lot of thoughts, and they were all
Tone journal.
And
prized
they
by
were
Crystal
erratic.
Show to players.
There it is.
Yeah, a
Okay.
handout.
Ugh.
erratic, hubristic, and
The other one,
blasphemous.
at the very end of it, she was like, I will be the new god, or something along those lines. That's the connotation of it, at least. Bofer goes, okay. Aaron, you're not crazy. I don't want to not validate how you feel. If you need to sit and feel for a while, or be somewhere where you can kind of like allow your mind to be drowned out by other things, I would invite you to where me and Branch are, where we're doing a lot of loud stuff, banging and metal and things. But if that's too much, then maybe sit here in the tree and relax. Either way, it's okay. It's not okay, but it's okay for now where we are right now.
It's okay.
Again, he says, it's
Calliope-
okay. She looks up at him with like a stricken look on her face. He's like, yeah, no, it's not. It's not. You're right.
It's not okay.
Calliope is
No.
gritting her teeth. She's like, of course she's not crazy. That bitch crazy. Bitch out here creating new life and trapping gods and I'm trying to baby mama. And Calliope's gonna zip off.
Again, your mic fully gave up. Again.
I'm sorry.
Gave up.
I'll
He does it.
I'll kind of be flipping through it, especially through the section where I now realize what I saw in the forest and caused me to kill those 4 people. And
Yep.
Hey, baby. Okay, you sit with me. Hold on.
Crazy shit.
And I will.
Kill those 4 people.
Yeah, and I will look at Aaron and go, look, this is not easy information. This is not easy on the eyes. This is not easy on the mind. However, to allow this to strike fear would be the utmost of the incorrect way to handle it. As far as what we are to do next, let this book strike anger into your heart that turns into righteous rage, not fear and, oh no, this is so bad, I don't know what to do. We know exactly what to do. And I'll hold it up and go, all this means is that there is one singular person who is responsible instead of an entire nation.
Really?
And one
Is that
and one singular person can be toppled. Such as, and I'll point at the tree and I go, take this tree. If I begin to try to chop it down by its branches, how long would it take me before I finally get to the root of the tree? It would take me forever. But if I start down there and I point at the base, I'm like, where it's the strongest, the rest of the tree will follow. So we know exactly who is responsible. We know exactly who we're looking for. May not necessarily know who in terms of their actual name or their. Hey, sit down, please. Go in there.
She wants to play too.
I know.
She wants to be included.
How about this? Come sit right here for just a second. Go sit in your blue chair. Okay, go ahead. Anyway.
Does she want to roll dice?
She wants to be up in the camera's face. Anyway.
See, go ahead for adoring.
But we know exactly who the one person is. We know what their intention is. We don't necessarily know their face. We know what they go by. We know that we're looking for a very powerful person who we may not be able to attack as of right now. But give it a little bit. Allow the gods to come closer to the clouds, and maybe it'll make it a little bit easier. As far as what I think we should be doing next, here's this. I'll give you a mission, Aaron. If you're looking for something to do, how do I handle this? What do I need to do? First thing you need to do is contact your friends in the hand, because we have not heard from them in a hot minute. So if you're looking for something to do and you don't know what to do with yourself after reading this, run to the hand. Take this, and I'll hand you back the book, and I'll go, take this with you. I know you kind of meet them in your mind or in the shadows. Take this with you, and maybe they can help you piece it together. Either way, what we need to do is everybody has a mission. Right now, I'm gearing up people. I'm gearing up Branch. I'm gearing up myself. I'm finding things in order for me to make better armor, better weapons, better things for the next fight that comes. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. And in the meantime, as I'm doing this, I am yearning for the moment where I can connect back to Morodin and fill him in on the situation as well, because he can't see me right now. So what I need you to do is to try to contact the hand. Can you do that?
Aaron's gonna pause for a minute and take the book back, and again, just quiet, but taking in what he's saying and like where he's coming from with all of it. She's gonna nod and just again quiet for a minute, look up at him again with like this haunted, like it's not even so much that I mean, obviously it's scary, right? But the worst of it is that, like, again, she's like coming at this from the point of like she's a wizard, she's like a magic intellectual, I guess. And it's one of those things where it's like any wizard in history could easily have become something this evil. And there's just this moment of like, but how could anybody even think like that, never mind put plans like that into action? And she, I think, would say something to that effect of like, how did it ever get that far? How does this happen? Like, how could anybody?
I'll fill you in on at least my people's play in all of this. Complacency in the normal. Complacency in the normal. People begin to see things that maybe aren't as normal, but they're okay with small changes, and small changes turn into big changes, and big changes turn into revolution, and revolution turns into despair. The piece that my people played was complacency in normal. They were okay with people left us alone in the mountains. People let us do our thing. We bought, we sold, we trade, we mine, we build all kinds of great structures that I would argue are the best structures ever built. But they allowed those small changes to roll into big changes and continue without questioning anything. Do you know that Thistle looked me dead in my face and tried to tell me that the gods are dead, even though a couple days ago I told y'all I had a full-blown sit-down conversation with Morodin. Do you know what that does to somebody in the church who has now convinced the church that the gods are dead? That makes them a heretic.
Oh.
So I have a mission. I have a mission aside from all this. When we get to the black market town, I need to meet with Mason and break Cavella out of jail so that way I can get all the information with all of us and bring her alongside us to get the information to topple the Pendrakes. But also, I'm going straight to the church. At a certain point, I am moving to the church to explain and I'll point to the book, to explain this and explain I am connected to Morodin, you are not. Every single one of you is a heretic and needs to repent. So, the point of this is this. Everyone had their role to play and decided that their role was meh, whatever. And now we have jumped from small change to despair. We have jumped there at an exponential rate. So now, those of us who see the despair and want to do something about it, and I kind of gesture around us, and want to do something about it, we can't get hung up on the how and why this happened. What we need to get hung up on is the what do we do next? And what we do next is start toppling governments and allowing bodies to roll.
You're wise, Buffer.
And I'll smile, and I'll offer you some of my water out of like my canteen. And I'll say, I appreciate it. It's probably because I had to teach youngins for a long time. and they had tons of stupid questions. And not saying your question's stupid, but I'm saying they had tons of stupid questions that I had to answer, and I had to fill them in. Like, oh, why do we swing our sword this way? It's because it's the easiest way to kill something that's undead. It was just stupid, 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 stupid. But when it comes to something as simple as why, it's no longer about why. We can't change what happened. Now it's what do we do? And what we do is start rolling heads. That's what we do. And what I need from you now is to compose yourself, drink some water, take a minute if you need to, but you need to contact Yom to check in, make sure he's okay, make sure he's healing properly. Give him some food if you can. We have plenty of that. We're in a keep. I mean, you can find some food somewhere. And Tyranny took care of everybody. I watched her fly around the place and dismantle everything and anything. So, find some good food. Find a way to feed him if he needs it. Feed the hand. If the hand decides to have a big meeting with all of you there, bring them food. It's the best and fastest way to bring people together is with a feast. Bring a feast. And even if you can't bring a feast of physical food, bring a feast of knowledge and start pouring in, because I believe that the hand could help us in this moment decipher what maybe they could do to help.
And again, I think she's gonna take that in and just nod. Take the book back if she hasn't already. Take the water, because again, it's been hours and she's just been. You know, when you lock into a task, you look up and you're like, oh, I haven't eaten or drank anything all day. It's like that, which is not helping the anxiety and dissociation at all. So yeah, she's gonna take her little drink, and I think it would make her feel a little better. Not a lot, because she's still. I mean, it's the fact that anybody, again, could even conceive of a plan to do some of the things that Altherabask wrote down as like ideas. Never mind, put all of those ideas into motion. Any one of the things she did is heinous. The fact she did all of it, the fact that she's responsible for all these abominations in the fog itself, the collapse of an entire capital city, and the like complete disconnect of most people from their gods, and all of this heartbreak and all of this despair. It's just tearing Aaron up, I think. That anybody could be that evil.
Do you say any of that
and
out
that
loud?
She's gotten away with it. I think, yeah. I feel like, yeah. I think it's enough time has gone by. She's found a way to find the words, essentially, and say all of that. Like, just, that she's responsible for all of this is bad enough. The fact that she has so far gotten away with it completely unscathed. And the people that have helped her have gotten away with it completely unscathed. And some of them are still in charge.
I'll pose a question, and Bofro go, I'll pose a question to you. Maybe you know this phrase. What do hurt people do?
They hurt people.
Someone was missing their attention. Someone was wanting their attention. They felt pride. They felt that they were on top of the world, and somebody should know it. So what do you think somebody who's hurting that bad would do? Not to say that it's good what they did. I'm not trying to condone the actions of those who would decide that innocent should die.
Yeah, because again, like it's one of those where, like, again, she wouldn't say anything right away because, like, her immediate thought is, I've never been hurt enough to do anything like what she's done to anyone.
Yeah.
So it's that's the biggest thing is, like, she could never possibly conceive, because she would never think to do half of what Althera has done with her power. Like, she's looking at the world around them like this. So many people have been lost. So many people have been hurt. And, like, why would anyone do that to people who have done nothing to them? Nothing to deserve that. Complete strangers have been lost.
Beaufort will soak in all the information and say, do you know, have I told you, I don't think I've told any of y'all. Have I told any of y'all about the days following after I ran from my court date?
No, I don't think so.
The plans in my head for what I had in store for Thistle and his bloodline kind of looked similar to this. Some people can get pushed to the edge. It just depends on whether they're crazy enough to jump or not. I'm not saying that I'm necessarily any better for even having the thoughts that I did. However,
You
I'm-
never put them into motion.
I
Gopher.
didn't put them
Not
into
like this.
motion. So
You would never do.
this person is not only hurting, this person is not only prideful and selfish and needs to be, in my opinion, eradicated, but also their attitude for pride needs to be eradicated from the face of this earth. It needs to be taken away. People shouldn't have this want for attention so bad that they feel the need to enslave an entire nation to their every whim. In the same way that I think that the Pendrakes act the same way, even though they do it very diplomatically. I mean, take a look at this tree. I don't know if you saw what happened. The Griffins and Udon gathered up every single dead body and then planted a tree with the dead bodies that spiraled up, took the root of all the decomposition and spiraled up and made a tree for them to nest in.
Yeah, again, like Erin's having a similar reaction with Calliope. Like she's again kind of looking up, and like even when she came out to the courtyard, like this wasn't here earlier.
Yeah.
She was in the tower. She wasn't. I imagine she probably wasn't facing the courtyard, so like she didn't see any of that. She was too absorbed in the Mad Woman's diary.
But Beaufort will look at you and say, if you want, you can hang out underneath this tree. It's very shady. It's very pretty. It may help you calm your mind. But if you just need something that will drown out the thoughts in your head, by all means visit me in Branch in the barracks where we're doing all of our blacksmithing. It's loud. It's hot. It's where I think Branch was in there singing a minute ago. But I mean, it just, if you want something that's loud to drown out the noise, come in there. If you want something that's peaceful to help your body and the mind relax, sit under the tree, drink some water. And then I need you to remember the mission. The mission is we are going to quite literally make heads roll. And in order to do that, I think we're going to need some more hands to help us out. So you need to contact the hand. I need to get back to work because I have a lot to do. And I go, oh, actually, and I'm going to pull out the new pendant and hand it to you, Erin. And I'm going to say, this is a pendant for our group and anybody that we decide to take in under our wing and they truly believe and follow the message that we put out. I haven't come up with a name yet. I don't know yet. Right now I'm just kind of tossing around the idea of like Griffin Liberators or the Liberators of the Griffins or something along those lines. I'm not real sure. But the point of it is this emblem, He Who Sets the Sky Ablaze and I had a discussion about any time in the future, any of their little ones who grow up, any of them who are blessed by the gods, the same as Mr. Blaze, any of them who grow up and if they see this pin on somebody's person, they will know they have a friend from that day forward. And if we decide to bring up an army to go fight the Pendrakes and bring them down a couple notches, then we know who we can trust and who we can call friend if they have this pendant. So, keep it on you. I would advise wear it on the front of your armor to be all proud of it, but you don't have to. You can put it on a chain and tuck it away. Either way, this is a pendant in remembrance of today. So, other than that, do you need anything from me other than, water or something to eat?
Erin's gonna stand up, and she's gonna take the pendant from Beaufort and I think slip it around her neck, and then she's just gonna hold out her arms for a hug because Beaufort gives good hugs, and she really. She's like, again, I think it's one of those moments where like she's feeling kind of lost. They've had kind of a rough couple of weeks. And she hasn't forgotten, by the way, that little foray into the vampire's mansion where her dead dad's voice that she hasn't heard for 30 years was used against her, Gremlin. So in this moment, I think she's missing her granddad and she's missing her parents and she's lost and she really needs a hug.
Beaufort will hug you back after finding a root to stand on to make us eye level. And
I forgot he was shorter than her.
I'm a
My bad.
dwarf. And then I
Maybe she's
will.
on her knees. Maybe she's on her knees.
You know, you stopped me from casting ceremony a minute ago.
Yeah.
Hey, Mitch. Would you allow something in this moment?
Depending.
Can I can cast guidance at will.
Mhm.
Would you allow me to cast guidance and leave and not be able to cast it for the next until we long rest, or until I long rest, and just let her
Yeah.
have this extra D4 to whatever roll, she needs, and just as a reassuring thing, like, I'm with you, you're
Yeah,
good.
absolutely.
And so I won't cast it again until I long rest, but just to give you the guidance, and you can use it for whatever role you need. And I'll hug you and I'll say, y'all are awesome, real good kids, and I think y'all are doing great. And I've enjoyed being with y'all. I think what y'all need most.
Not good.
I think what you all need to remember is that we're not fighting some normal back alley thief who is stealing bread for his kids. We're fighting an entity who quite literally hates you so much that they wish you were dead, and they're trying to kill you. So, remember that. Take solace in that you have friends and family who love you and are going to take care of you and have your back even to the end. So you'll never ever have to feel that feeling of loneliness even in the dark. Don't worry about it. Regardless of the enemy you face, you have friends and family on your back who will take care of business with you. And so I will cast my guidance and I'll step down and I go, now, I am a dwarf who enjoys blacksmithing, and I think Branch is about to finish up without me, and it's going to make me upset if I don't get to help. So, love you to death, girl. I'm going to go do my thing. And I'm going to go do my wee man run again out to my barracks.
No.
The legs are
my
out to the
God.
side.
Oh my god.
Love it. It's canon now.
It's canon now. It is canon.
Your wee man run, your little wobble.
It's bedtime.
So
Well, that
with
was
as
perfect
both
timing for a scene. That was beautiful.
Right.
That was excellent.
Is Calliope
Uh,
still around, by the way, or did she fly back up with the eggs and the tyranny and the griffin?
Well, of
'Cause she
course,
worked the back.
after I'm not a calming energy. We've already established that, and I'm outraged.
That's true. That's true.
So-
Yeah, no, and you were very upset. That's correct.
Calliope
We're all
left a
just
bottle
upset.
of wine next to you and took off. That was her contribution. A bottle of wine, if you so choose. Drown your sorrows. Bye-bye.
Yeah. I think
I
maybe
was-
a sip, but like again, like she remembers how things went in the Feywild when she delved last time when she was upset. So it's one of those like she'll
Calliope
take a
loved
sip
that
and set the
Aaron.
bottle down.
Calliope
Yeah.
loved that Aaron, and that's why she left it.
I was trying to think you said it's
Yeah.
Calliope.
Like,
And
that
then,
was
like,
fun.
would it have been gone
She
that
learned
long
moderation
since
from her.
Calliope was there?
What'd you say, Scam?
You asked that, and I was sitting there thinking, would that have conversation with Beaufort have gone that smooth
Oh.
if Calliope was there?
Oh, fight me. I can be quiet sometimes.
When she wants to.
When I want to.
Yeah, but not when your friends are hurting or when like evil things are being found out.
Fair,
Yeah.
which is why I took my rambunctious
yeah.
ass where it was supposed to be. I'm like, I can't help here.
Also, there's that, and there's the. I'm kind of glad that Sky is having her own depression crisis nap, because there's the thing of like her go-to is to cast calm emotions, and we know how that would go.
Yeah. Oh, infighting immediately.
Yeah,
That's part of why.
That was just
You can't make Aaron do shit. It has to be her idea.
No, exactly. That's the thing. Like that was why she like balked at the ceremony casting. Was why, like, cause it's the same reaction of just like, don't make me feel what I'm not feeling. Like, just let me feel my feelings in
Exactly.
my own time.
All
Let me
right,
do me.
now I'm ready.
Let me do me. How about you do you and I do me?
Your feelings are valid. Just let me make you feel them calmer.
No.
Nah, fuck all that.
I gotta explore my way out of being lost. Let me explore.
Exactly.
But Sky's her own version of Lost right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
You know?
Everybody's going through their own crises. It's fine.
then-
We're fine. You know, we got jumped physically the past few sessions. Why not emotionally? It's fine, Gremlin. It's fine.
I'm so
It's
glad you're
fine.
so pleased with yourself, Mitch.
I am. You guys are handling this very well.
Oh, thank you.
You all are questioning things that
I'm
happen with
personally-
other people. I'm questioning my entire existence.
Yeah, I'm out of character in person, trying not to cry. Like that whole bit with the hug, I was holding
Aw.
back tears. I'm like, because again,
It
I'm
was
feeling real
real.
feelings about this shit.
I'm making players
That's
feel
amazing.
emotions.
That's
My heart
amazing. I
breaks
love
for them
that.
all. Yeah.
God.
Like Aaron's trying not to cry. I'm trying not to cry. We're having some character bleed here, man.
I thought I heard you choke up a little bit. You went, yeah.
Oh
I went,
yeah. Yeah, that was legit.
that was
That
real.
was
Oh my
legit.
god, that was beautiful. Okay.
Else. Whenever I have been talking like in character and you hear Aaron choking up, that's not Aaron, that's me. That's me trying to not be in character too much.
She's like, I'm not
Trying-
that good of an actress. It just happens.
I'm
That's
not. No, that's
amazing.
literally just
Like-
like I, the player, am having emotional difficulties with the scene.
So it's real. Hey,
Yeah, man.
yay.
Fiction makes you
Good.
feel real things sometimes. That's why I love this game.
Right? But your characters matter to you and everything. That's amazing.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You know?
Yeah.
So now that Bofer has departed, Aaron, what are you doing now?
Oh, what to do? Well, sitting with his words, definitely. Because he's correct. Like, the people that have done this, the person in particular who has done this, is going to pay with extreme prejudice, and it's just a matter of time. Bofer has a point. Aaron can see his point of, like, we have a plan, kind of. We have a mission in front of us. We need to carry it out. Again, she's still kind of in the mindset of, like, how could anyone be so evil? Because she could never
Fuck that
conceive of being... She could exactly. She's very much fuck that bitch right now, because she could never conceive of doing something so heinous to any one person. Never mind the whole world. Like, so it's that like fundamental disconnect between good and evil people. Of like, how could you do this? Why would anybody even think to do that?
She broke too, but she broke the wrong way, and she ain't had friends. That's why friendship is magic. You gotta have friends.
Friendship is
when
magic,
you're
indeed.
alone. You know, when you're alone,
Isolated.
you don't got nobody to talk you out of your crazy thoughts. You just hyping yourself up with your crazy thoughts, and now the world is
And that's exactly what her journal was. Journal was just it was a hype loop. It was a self-hype loop. Of like, yeah, no, the gods ain't shit. The gods ain't shit. I'll do it better than they ever did. It was a self-hype loop. That's all it was. That's why I can't get into journaling.
Too bad we hate this bitch.
You know, Erin's like, yeah, no, I almost feel bad for her, except for the part where she's fucking insane.
And she
just
drank
made it everybody else's problem.
She got drunk on her own juice, literally, and lost her goddamn mind. There's no saving this bitch.
She got high on her own supply. She made it everybody else's problem. So Bofer's correct. She has to die. That's not in question. Yeah.
Her and the Pendrake, because
it's the reckoning with it all, is all.
We have to replace them. That's all.
Yes. And I don't know about replacing them. I just know the system is corrupt. The system's gotta go. We need a new one.
It's gonna be corrupt. At least we can monitor it.
True, but I don't know about any of y'all. I don't want to be in charge. I just want to draw my maps. I just want to draw my maps and play monsters. Then go home to my granddad.
I
I haven't
don't know,
even
going back with a
yeah,
crown sounds good. Like telling my mama and my daddy that I'm married to a queen would be amazing, and that's my goal.
that would be amazing. A dragon queen,
Yes.
not even just a queen, a dragon queen at that. An ageless dragon queen with kids older than you. I don't know if you caught
Yeah.
that, but like while she was explaining that her youngest was like up like a $160, I had this thought
Did
of
you
like when when the
did you
new
not
like
see me go goddamn? Did you not see
Yeah.
me go goddamn?
I wasn't sure if that's where your head was going, but I was hoping that was it. Of just like when your stepkids are older than you. when you're the hot young side piece younger than your
She
stepkid.
is the golden sugar baby with
Yes.
dreams of with delusions of grandeur right now. All right, she thinks she
Yes.
is.
Yes. Please. If that ain't love, I don't know what is. I don't want it. If that's
Keep in
not what
mind,
looks like, I
you
don't
did help
want
free
it.
her. Keep in mind, you did help free her. Just throwing that out
Yeah.
there.
That's
Fair.
true. That's
Fair.
true. You're powerful too. We're all powerful.
No, I just managed not to die in that interaction. If y'all remember,
Oh wait, no,
I
freed her.
and I almost lost an arm. So I'm not really
Yeah,
anything. I just don't die very easily. I'm a roach. You think
You're
you stepped
really
on
good
me,
at that.
but I'm still wriggling.
I'm a roach. You are not okay. Have you ever seen
Rather brutal bit of self reflection there.
Have
What?
you ever seen Has Been Hotel? By any chance,
Yes.
anybody?
Of
You are.
course.
I dub thee Queen Roach.
I'm back.
Thank you,
What I
thank you.
miss?
Nifty would
Oh.
love you.
No.
And
Mostly a whole
bunch.
bunch of non-story related banter.
Yeah.
So back to you,
On a
Aaron.
tangent. But so I think mulling over his words and his pep talk, and savoring the hug because it did help. I think what she would do actually, yeah, I think would be to try to meditate, but I don't know that like the peace and quiet of the courtyard actually would help. Because like I imagine like I'm very like me out of character. I'm very much of like I need noise to concentrate. I can't concentrate on what I'm doing in dead silence. So I think that actually was an excellent point. Of like I need music, I need like the like running of a fan, I need something in the background to do anything, even sleep. So like I feel like Aaron would be the same in that like Beaufort made the suggestion, hey, if you need noise, come over here. And also, just out of curiosity, where they're forging, would it be kind of dark in the barracks?
Oh yeah, it's dark and
Like-
dingy down
Yeah.
there.
It's dark
Like,
in there
apart from
except
the
for like
flame.
the
It's a
porch.
dwarven barracks. There's no windows or anything. It
Yeah.
is just a straight freaking stone
like-
and wood and metal room. The only light would be basically from the forge fires that they lit.
I'm picturing the cave scene in Iron Man, where he's like forging the
pretty
mask.
much. Yeah, pretty
Just
much.
like the clang of the hammer on anvil, and like it's like a rhythmic kind of thing. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
So I
Iron
think
Man
that
and Branch is
would
the
be-
helper in that situation.
Yinsen. His name is Yinsen. Sir, put some respect on his name. He died for our sins. Anyway, no.
Oh,
Oh my God, not Martin
So I
Luther
think-
King.
He did. Oh,
Oh my
God.
god.
He's Iron Man's Jesus. Anyway, don't waste it. Anyway, I think Aaron would like maybe try to meditate beneath the tree, but it's a little too bright and it's a little too quiet. And she would probably end up like looking up to Calliope, basically like pointing towards the barracks door and being like, "I'm gonna go like the direction Beaufort just went." Just to give her a heads up of like she's wandering off, but with a purpose.
Fantastic.
Calliope is gonna mind link with Aaron. All right, so I'm not gonna you can block me out because I know you know how to do that now apparently. But if you don't mind, can I kind of sit in a corner if I stay quiet?
And yeah. Because like again, Beaufort also like made the excellent point of like now more than ever, is not the time to be isolating and being alone. Like this is the time to reach out, to each other in the party, and remember we all are in this together. So like I think Erin would absolutely need to like feel the presence of her friends there. And also at some point, by the way, we do need to go check on Sky for that same reason, because she's up in the tower with Tyrius, who's asleep, but like essentially by herself right now.
Spiraling.
Yeah,
we'll get to Sky here shortly.
Yeah, we need to include her in all this too.
After like 30 minutes, or maybe 10 minutes after you leave, I'm gonna get up and like wander out. So
Tyrius is just by himself, but he's asleep, so it's fine.
Yeah,
he's asleep.
Tyrius is passed the fuck out right
I
now.
have a meltdown with him snoring like a freaking.
He's having a nap. It's sleepy time.
It'll be good. I'm good.
Very eepy.
He's fine. Everything's fine.
Mm-hmm. All right. So yeah, we'll say as you meander down below, Sky will emerge from the Thistle's room, his office area, and is in the courtyard as you go down below into the barracks. Following the sound of hammer and anvil, you come down to a huge barracks room where you see a whole bunch of sets of like bunk beds, and you see 4 rows of double-decked weapon racks. And you see Branch and Beaufort kind of leaning over a makeshift forge and anvil area as they are stripping armor of Pendrake iconography, where you see Beaufort currently superheating black iron to put over his Zweihander. He's making adjustments to his weapon that way. Branch is finishing up some of the last sets of armor. Yeah, and it's dark. It's hot down here. Yeah, and there's plenty of places for you to just kind of hole up and do your meditations as you feel fit.
Yeah, and again, I feel like it's very much of the thing with Sky and the tower of like we're spiraling alone together. So like the boys are doing their thing of like working through the forging and the like coming up with a plan and the kind of getting back on an even keel. They're doing their thing in their corner. Erin's over probably on one of the bunk beds, like back to the wall, but like getting comfortable enough to where she can, close her eyes and meditate. She's got like the glow of the fire off in the background, the rhythmic, hammer on anvil from the forge.
You just hear
and
that,
like the
ping,
heat.
ping.
Yeah.
Ping.
It's like a metronome. Like I feel like it would get her into that state a lot faster of going down the ladder, and like the heat isn't oppressive. It's more of like just kind of warm, getting her into like a trance-like state almost, like being in a sauna.
Absolutely,
is what I picture.
And
it immediately helps.
And as you go into that meditative focus, the rhythm of hammer and anvil does fade away rather quickly as you find yourself opening your eyes into a room of sheer blackness as a small voice calls out and goes, "Erin, welcome." As you see the young lord emerge from the shadows in front of you, his hands kind of pressed together, his dark shadowed face, all you see is that wide smile of his.
Erin would bow her head to him, kind of just like in a hello. First of all, how's Yom? Is he okay? Is he awake?
He turns his head and the hand emerges where you see Yom sitting in his normal Schmeagol-like hunched over fashion on his pedestal in the middle finger as he looks over and goes, "Yo."
Not yo. He doesn't know how to sit. I love him. He's just real silly with it. Oh. I feel like she just kind of nod to him as well, like, glad you're not dead. What the fuck was that? You pardon my language. Like, look over to the young lord, pardon my language. What was that?
The young lord kind of chuckles and goes, "When you're around these folks, foul language is kind of a second nature to them. No harm done."
True, but it wasn't the first thing I wanted to teach you, you know? Like, of all the things I want to teach you, that's not... That...
I have learned these words from many people before, especially Uba. He is quite fraught with terrible language.
Uba. Which one
Bring
is he?
you.
The Enforcer.
Oh, we're learning everyone's names now. Cool. So it's Uba, Yom, and Gilmore so far, right?
Yep.
Nice. I'm learning. And then the concubine doesn't have a name yet, right?
It's been mentioned once before.
Oh, damn. Okay. I forgot. I have slept since then.
Mhm.
Apologies.
You're fine.
If it's in the lore channel somewhere, I'll find it. But yeah.
The concubine's name is Oku.
Oku?
Yep, OKU.
Nice. Okay, Oku. Okay, cool. Does the young lord have a name, by the way? Did we establish this? I can't remember.
He does, but he only refers to himself as the young lord.
We're not privy
Oh.
to it. Okay, got it. Got it.
Mhm.
So I was gonna say, did Yom respond at all to the what the fuck did you do comment?
I did things, had to do what I had to do. Haven't gotten scored for it yet, which kind of concerning me lately, but I did stuff and things. It all worked out in the end. It's fine.
Well, I think maybe it's lucky for you then that I come with greater concerns. And she's actually gonna hold up. I imagine like in her like little mind palace situation, she's still got her bag on her, and like both of her had a point of like, you know, if you have it in the physical world, you probably still have it in your mind. So yeah, she'd hold up the manifestation of the book. We need to talk. Talking to Yom, she's like, we need to talk, and then she'll turn to the young lord and be like, and by we I mean all of us. I have things to tell you all. They're very unsettling, but it's time for another lesson.
The young lord nods as he turns on a heel and walks over to his throne, sitting on it. And all he simply does is snap his fingers as you see all of the shadows emerge on their pedestals. You see the thumb, this large, imposing minotaur figure. You see Gilmore sitting on his pointer finger, his arm crossed, a smirk on his face. Yom still hunched over in his Schmeagol Golem fashion. And then you see Oku, the ring finger, emerge, and he's got that pissy look on his face again.
By the way, Mitch, the actual text from the book, has any of that been uploaded into the Discord, or was that just on Roll20?
It's just on Roll20.
Okay.
I can pull it up for you, though.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, just so she's gonna hold up the book and, you know, narrate for the young lord, obviously, because he can't see. So we gotta be inclusive here. My friends and I made it to Thistle Hollow Keep, and tangled with an old adversary of our dwarf paladin Beaufort recently. And upon defeating Thistle and taking the keep and reuniting with Tyranny of the Golden Eden, I don't know if any of you are familiar, beyond Yom, obviously. She's rambling. She holds up the book. She says, "We have found in Thistle's possession, the Lord of the Keep, the diary of Althera Vass, and further proof that she's responsible for the fog, and also the fall of Zoltek as the former capital of the realm," which is going to look to Yom. I really think that you guys need to take a look at this.
Yeah, Ohm kind of looks over, interested in his own unusual way. Gilmore steps forward and goes, "Would you allow me?"
She'll hand it over to him, yeah.
He instantly takes the grimoire, flips it open, and is kind of pacing back and forth on his pedestal on the pointer finger, walking back and forth as he peruses the pages.
I don't know what any of you know of the Obsidian Circle of Wizards, or the Obsidian Sigil, I'm sorry. Is it Obsidian Sigil? Obsidian Sigil. But she was a wizard of their circle, and she went completely left, to put it mildly. The abominations and the fog itself, all of it was her doing. and the way she talks about the fall of the gods, she's the reason that tyranny was taken, to fool the people into thinking their gods weren't coming for them to help them. And again, she's addressing the rest of the room while Gilmore is reading through the book. And again, looking at Yom, like, she's part of the reason you ended up in that mess, I think. You and Tyranny both.
Yom kind of nods, goes, "Yeah, that checks out. It was pretty messy there at the end."
How messy? What do you remember?
All of it. The fall, the chaos, the bloodshed, the abandonment of the city.
Aaron's just kind of nodding along like, yeah, she annotated a lot of that. Not good. Very, very much so not good. It says that the plane was cut off from the gods. But I don't know how that can be true. Beaufort still fully believes. I mean, he's about as devout of a paladin as you can find, even as an oathbreaker, but... And again, not to deride him at all, by the way, Stephen. Like, I was gonna say, because I could almost, like, hear the wheels in your brain turning on that one. Just like, that wasn't a dig on Beaufort, I swear. Just like factually speaking, he is an oathbreaker. It wasn't his fault, but we all know.
The young lord speaks up and goes, "There was a shift in the powers that be some time ago. This would correlate with such times. The power needed would be immense."
What kind of a shift?
A disconnect. Like a candle being blown out. Or water to a large fire.
Before we found the journal in Thistle's Keep, I can't remember, did she does anybody remember, out of character, if Aaron filled the young lord in on like the obsidian sigil thing they found before, like before the Feywild and all of that?
I don't think
That was never discussed. Okay, I didn't think so. Okay, so I think now she'd be like, before I found this, and before mine and my friends' troubles in the Feywild, we were at we found another location here in the material plane, what seemed to be an abandoned keep from probably a while ago, that seemed to be the epicenter of the fog. It was an old lab, a wizard's tower, essentially, with remnants of the obsidian sigil and more notes from Elthira Vask, and also, if I remember correctly, a dissected crystal golem, a unicorn that seemed to be used for some kind of ritual, in a heinous display, and an aboleth's eye. They seem to be the main spell component.
Gilmore speaks up. "That would definitely be enough magical components and power to definitely disperse a large amount of power over a vast area."
It seemed to be where the fog was coming from. Concerning is the least of it. Would it be enough to cut us off from the gods completely, though? Because again, I don't think so. But you all are older than me.
The enforcer Uba speaks up and goes, "No, I still feel my god. I feel like a
Who is your god?
heartbeat. The Great Hunter." As he steps forward, you see from the shadows lift as you see a massive minotaur, rust-colored pelt, wolven eyes, large, aggressive, forward-pointing horns. You see, this minotaur is unusual from those that have been described in books. This one has very predatory features, large distinguished canines on front and bottom of his jaws. His eyes look more like a wolf's than like a minotaur's. His nostrils have more of a pointed feature to it, almost like a lion's or a jaguar's, wider set, but very predatory features. He's got a mane of dreadlocks that kind of flows down, and it looks kind of like a mane of dreadlocks that kind of goes up around and then down, kind of coating the front and back of his chest and back.
So like the Predator?
Very yes. I would also add that this minotaur is probably about 8.5 foot tall, but his shoulders are probably 5 to 6 feet wide from tip to tip. He is a massive specimen. Not an ounce of
probably got like a. He's probably got like a snatched waist. He's a Dorito.
Yeah.
I'm just like an 8 foot tall Chris Evans. Just Dorito shape.
Past that, you see he just wears basically like a kilt of sorts, but you see on both sides of his waist there are skull trophies. You see that there's human skulls, beast skulls, just a whole plethora of probably 12 different trophies that are just slung about on either side of his waist. As he looks forward at you, his golden piercing gaze kind of looking at you, he goes, "Gods can't die. They can't be separated from those who truly believe." And he pounds his big fist into his heart.
I love, by the way, in the ongoing tradition of your characters being Scottish, Mitch. I love that. I love that he's wearing a kilt. That's the best. But also, I feel like the way he's talking and the way he's describing the Great Hunter, and even just like that look in his eye, she's immediately put in mind of Branch lately. And like there's a strange kind of comfort and kinship there. Like this was a good idea to bring them all into the fold on this one. So you're gonna have to give Bofer another hug later for this. He had a great idea.
Sometimes Bofer has good ideas.
Sometimes, you know? It wasn't a good idea to get that close to the fire priest that one time, but we live and learn. We live and learn, and that's fine. Okay. So, and like, yeah, the like affirmation of his faith, like you, like, do you actually speak to him? She would like talking to, you said Uba again?
Yeah.
Is his name? Uba. Uba.
Uba looks at you and goes, "Bit of a special circumstance. I hail directly from his bloodline."
Oh. I feel like she would look around the room because a thought has just occurred to me, and I think would also, I mean, you know, retroactively occurred to her. So he serves the young lord, but also like worships a god of his own. I think she'd look around to the rest of the room and essentially be like, "Do the rest of you hold favor with the gods? Any gods? Or even just, I mean, whether or not you hold favor, do you serve them?"
Gilmore turns and goes, "I'm a patron of magics. I believe in the deity of magic in and of itself." Yom just kind of still hunched over, just goes, "The gods can do as they please. Cares me not."
Yeah, if that figures.
The young
That
lord
sounds
looks
right.
over at Oku. The young lord looks over at Oku and goes, "Answer her." Oku tisks and goes, "I believe in raw, uncanny strength. Nothing more."
Occasionally that is what you need to get things done. And Aaron would like, just again, she's getting the sense. I don't know if anybody else has picked up on it, that the concubine does not like her very much. But like, she doesn't seem to like, or he doesn't seem to like anybody, so that's fine. That's, again, just kind of nod in his face, like, it's nothing personal. I get it. You're just a hater, and that's fine. She doesn't say that. But like that's the sense she's giving with the nod of just it's just a nod, just a respectful nod. She's not saying anything. Lest she put her foot in her mouth.
That's just funny.
Yeah. I'm just like, you know, you a bitch, but we're on the same side. It's fine. And again, like I feel like Erin can respect that of like because she before all of this and before meeting Bofer and the others was not much of a religious person either. Like she knew the gods to be real on an intellectual level, but was not devout of faith. So like she can respect that of just like sometimes you got to get it done yourself. You can't wait for help to come all the time. That's fair.
I did post art from Uba, by the way.
Ooh, nice. Okay, hang on. One moment. I haven't seen it.
Let me see. What do we have?
Damn.
Oh god damn. Jeez, the Bloodhoof. His last name is Bloodhoof, you legend. Goddamn right.
There's a story behind it, but that's neither here nor there right now.
Is it because he stomps skulls and gets blood on his hoofs? Could that be
You
something?
can always
to do with it?
inquire.
I could. Well, I only know his first name in character. Like, we didn't exchange like full lineage and bloodlines and stuff. But like, okay, Bloodhoof. That's awesome. Is Gilmore still reading the book, by the way, the journal?
He is. He is very much analyzing it with extreme interest.
Because again,
Well, I mean, it takes him to read the book. You got to give him time, man.
I know, and also like we're in the dark. He's doing his best. Because Erin has another book from that first chamber, right?
Mhm.
She had another
I
journal.
believe you have it.
I feel like while he's looking through that, she's gonna rummage through her bag and see. There were notes from that sigil chamber. From the wait, what were you calling that, Mitch? I can't remember. The casting chamber. Is that just what it was called?
Oh god, so
Like,
I have to think.
You
of
had a
the
name for it. I just can't remember what it is.
Grand Enchanting Chamber, I want to say.
Yeah, that. So while we were there, back in character, she's talking to Gilmore. While we were there, I also found this. Pulls out the other, book of notes, essentially, and be like, if any of this illuminates any of that, pointing at the Journal of Unspeakable Horror, feel free to peruse this as well.
Obliged. As he goes over, grabs the first journal, handing you the second one, and begins flipping through that one. He's flipping through pages very quickly. He probably has like a 500 word per minute read speed. Like he is just blazing through this fucking journal.
Yeah, he's the curator. It makes sense.
Mhm.
And again, just holding up the journal, Yom or Uba, Oku, would any of you also like to look through this? Maybe any of you could offer a perspective I don't have. I mean, I'm bringing this to your attention because again, I think it concerns all of us.
Yom looks at you and goes, "Hey, I'm with you all the way. I mean, if you need me, you know where to find me." Uba looks over at you and goes, "I was never much one for books."
That tracks.
Oku just
No,
kind of turns and kind of like is looking off to the side away from everyone.
Again, that tracks. Aaron just kind of nods again, like, and then I think would engage with Oku, just like, should you change your mind, as I've found I can reach out to all of you. If any of you feel the need to reach out to me, it's at your disposal to read.
The young lord kind of looks over the five of you and goes, "Should a time ever arise where you need more reinforcements, from what Gilmore has interpreted to me, we shall be there to assist you. Though I will warn you, it
Thank
will be
you.
taxing.
Just for you or for all of us?
Most of us.
Mm.
Some of us move more freely, though I will be bound to this place. I can channel a certain amount of power to each of my followers.
I would hasten to mention not to overextend yourself, and looks pointedly at Yom, like some people. To know,
Hey. I did good work, all right?
You did, and you saved our lives. We'd be lost without you. Please don't ever do that again without saying something. You almost died.
That's a really weird thank you.
I did thank him, though, didn't I?
You did.
Thank you for saving our lives. Please don't ever do that again without saying something. At least if that's your plan, loop me in on it next time.
Yeah, you got it.
Don't do it again.
Right, yeah, thank you, but fuck you. She wouldn't say that, but yeah, I'm saying it. Damn it, you had me worried. You were dead to the world for like 3 days.
That was actually the best sleep I've gotten in decades. I'm going to be straight with you. That was great.
I'm sure exhaustion will do that to you. And sprouting extra arms.
Felt good to get, stretch out fully. It's really nice. Got a kink in my back for a while, and, got to loosen up all the muscles. It was great.
Wouldn't have anything to do with the missing vertebrae, would it? She holds up her pinky.
They regrow like lizard tails. It's fine.
Oh, that's a disturbing fact I didn't know I needed to know. Thank you for that. I wasn't
you can
expecting
lose a
that.
whole arm and regrow that thing back almost instantly. It's great. Oku looks over him and tells him, "Don't expose my secrets, fucking creature."
Okay, let me pause for a second and just say, Mitch, for you to be able to come up with shit like that, I really question your sanity.
It's in limited supply.
You question it?
I'm very disturbed by your mental state of mind at this point.
You dare question the gremlin? No, I'm kidding.
Yes.
But wait, so it's not Yom that can regrow limbs like a lizard, it's Oku? Boy. Oh yeah, I bet he loved that being exposed.
Oh, great. You got an Orochimaru finger? Yummy.
Oh, not me. No, the concubine.
Calliope, you are currently mind-linked, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Being quiet.
Quiet in the corner, like we talked about.
So this should have been probably one of the first things, but as the young lord is conversing, he suddenly looks over, and Calliope, you suddenly see the throne of the Shadow Hand, this pedestal of 5 fingers, and in the palm a throne of bone. As you see the 4 fingers plus Aaron sitting there, and the young lord goes, "You brought a friend. Don't hide in the shadows."
Yes, I did. I hope that's all right. It makes it easier to explain to the others later if at least somebody else is on the same page as me.
Calliope, her eyes are just gonna buck. She's like, okay. It's my job just to sit quiet in the corner.
She doesn't mean any harm, I promise.
More like,
and also, I mean, well,
you
looking
hear
to the
Yom
others.
chuckle to himself.
Yeah. Look into Calliope like, girl, it's okay. I hold up my hand like you're cool.
Calliope is she was just, now I think she would be rocking like, this isn't something I can seduce. Yeah, like what would I do? What do I do with this? I was hiding quietly.
She's gonna look over at Calliope and like under her breath be like, "She is the Lord of the Shadows. You're in the shadows. You're in his domain. He sees all."
Calliope's just gonna curtsy. Hi, Lord of Shadows. Your middle finger's really cool.
That's so fucking dirty.
This is funny at this point.
Oh, that's so bad.
Yom's a homie. Middle
Yeah.
fingers are
As-
homie.
I mean, out of context, that sounds so bad.
As you, I assume you walk forward.
Yeah.
As you walk
Well, she
forward,
can't hide.
Most
Yeah,
of
right.
you see Uba, you see Gilmore, a pale white tiefling with red eyes and a single horn. You see Yom as he is, and you see a shadow form in the ring finger. And as he looks at you, he goes, "Oh, well, aren't you just a pretty little thing?"
Calliope is going to try to smile and not seem intimidated, but
She's very
she's
intimidated.
trembling. She's trembling.
Oh.
The
Wait,
last
I'm sorry. Does the concubine is the one who just called her pretty? We found someone Oku likes. Oh damn. Oku doesn't like anybody. Aaron's
Calliope.
gonna hear that and look like back and forth between him and Calliope like it's a tennis match. Like, oh, okay. I see how
He's
it
an
is.
unusual character. He is very particular.
And Calliope can charm the pants off anybody just by existing, so there's that too.
So for you, Calliope, I would add the moment this person's eyes lay on you, there is just a chill that runs down your spine. It is cold. It is uncomfortable. It's unpleasant. It's like
no.
an Arctic breeze just washed over you.
Oh,
He's
no.
using his bitch powers. Oh no.
Calliope.
And as he steps forward into the light, you see the shadows disappear from him as you see these muddled golden eyes, but there's like a red backlight to them. You see kind of jostled red hair and faint kind of blue tinted skin with black tattoos all over the place. New art is uploaded.
Hey,
Yes. He's very pretty. And very
he's
bitchy.
very pretty. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Calliope, I think, even in the chill, a beautiful man is a beautiful man, and Calliope appreciates beauty, and he just called her pretty. So I think she would actually take the compliment.
Yep, naturally.
Like, she would warm up a little bit, like,
Oh, well, if we're welcome back to Yellow Dare and will you ever make it out to Shadows, maybe we could go shopping. I have my favorite dressmaker. I think he'd get a kick out of you.
Oh.
Oku kind of smirks, but it's not a friendly smirk. It's that sinister kind of smirk that serial killers get as he goes, "I like to keep my clothes very simple, easier to move around in." Yeah, there is an unsettling presence about this individual.
I think
Even more so
Calliope.
from him than the other people at this current meeting.
Oh god. Aaron's
think-
face palming in the corner at this point.
Calliope's just oblivious at this point, just trying to take comfort in somebody amongst these very shadowy and scary figures being friendly. Or
Scary.
at least trying to pretend to be friendly.
So she's like,
Yeah,
oh, I get that. The reason I go to my dressmaker, all my friends have armor, and armor's probably smart, but I like to float around, so I can't wear all that hunky junky stuff. I understand you completely.
To put in perspective, Oku is just wearing essentially a loose pair of harem pants. He has a loose sash around his waist, and he's got kind of like a karate cloak on for his upper half, but only half of it is on. Like one sleeve is up, the other half is kind of tied around his waist. This individual again is probably only about 5'5", but he's probably as built as Uba is.
Oh, that's terrifying. That's absolutely why, Gremlin. Yeah. Calliope,
Wait. He's muscular like Uba?
Yeah, he's terribly jacked.
So
Why? Why?
Are you
Why?
guys breaking up or am I breaking up?
I heard you.
Okay, there it goes.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, you guys. I think we're breaking up for a second.
As in
So
like,
again, I'm picturing
as
he's
as
only
in
like
like
5'5".
the I'm stuttering for real. The fucking Minotaur, Uba.
Yeah. So he looks like Mystique, but he's built like Wolverine.
That's terrifying. Calliope
Yeah. And
is
he's looking
just
at you like a
scrambling at
meal.
this point. Do you like music? Does anybody here like music?
Uga kind of like raises his hand, still kind of like leaning forward. I'm a fan of music.
Oh.
Calliope kind of just exhales a little sigh of relief.
Oh, how long do you guys? What songs do you like? Do you like singing or?
And she's just gonna start singing about the shadow, something low, and then quickly speeding up into the tales of how she's seen Yom cut down so many people and his juggling and how amusing it is.
In a lightning flash, you feel Oku behind you, and you feel a hand over your mouth. The sheer amount of strength in Oku is alarming. This is probably the strongest non-lethal pressure that you've felt in your entire life.
Oh, absolutely not. Oh, no.
Inhuman strength.
Yeah, Erin's going for her dagger immediately in one hand, a readied shocking grasp in the other hand. Let her go.
Calliope.
Let her go.
Oku smiles. There's much more to focus on. Releases her.
Absolutely.
Calliope's
And
just
Erin
gonna
would
run back
immediately,
to Aaron. And
yeah, no, behind
just kind of hide behind her
behind
cloak.
me. Yep. Erin is bodily putting herself between Calliope and the others, staring daggers at Oku. Never do that again. Never again.
He just smiles, nods.
I may be the youngest among us, but do not test me.
She's just shuddering.
Like, oh my god, I don't want to leave you alone here, but also, did you feel like you did my face here? I don't know what I should do now.
The young lord clears his throat. Oku, enough. Oku stands back, goes back to his pedestal.
I think at that point, Erin might turn around to Calliope, be like, maybe the rest of this meeting I fill you in on later.
Thank you.
Yep.
Calliope's just gonna disconnect, and he's looking at Tyranny now with wild, scared eyes, like,
Oh my god, I almost died in somebody's brain. Do I
Hang on, when you die in Erin's mind palace, do you die for real? Discuss.
Yeah.
Is it like a Sword Art Online situation?
Calliope, when you come to, you find yourself that you are laying on a set of branches next to the nest in the tree.
Calliope is
she would have totally died.
Shuddering and trembling.
If she would have fallen from
Oh
the
my
tree.
god, like if she fell out of the tree?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The young lord goes, there's much to discuss here. Let us go over these notes. And in the meantime, we will come to you when the time is right. We will make plans in the shadows. Go. Be with your other friends.
As you say. And she's gonna, again, bow her head to the others, shoot Oku one last look, like, again, not saying anything, but the look of, like, you touch my friend again, I'll kill you. And would come out of the meditation.
Not
like,
Civil War in the fingers.
When you come out of the meditation, all you hear is me going to Branch and being like, no, you go like this. You gotta get it from the chest. You just, P-A-Sudo, just like chanting.
Oh,
that's hilarious.
Well, I'm doing that, and you see
then-
me dangling a piece of jerky just over the shadow, just seeing if Yom. Because I just talked to you about Yom, so I'm just like, "Jeez, Yom there. I wonder if he's there."
You see Yom's hand shoot out of the shadows, grab the jerky, his head pop out. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Gotcha. And
Dips
then
back
back to
down.
work. Yes.
Just as Aaron was about to say he's busy, he turns out to not be busy.
Yes.
Ohm's always got time for food.
Amen.
Always.
And with that,
And
we
that's one
will
more
jump
reason we're
out.
friends.
And we will jump over to Sky, who is at this point emerging from Thistle's office into the courtyard. Sky,
With the
What are you
same
doing?
pair
Yeah.
of look that Aaron had a minute ago. She's
Oh
like,
no.
she's walking out because she's been like laying there in a ball trying to get sleep and just like her eyes bugging out. And
She's
decided
her sleep.
she's not gonna be able to get any
Like
sleep,
that.
and she's like panicking. So she's looking for Tyranny and He Who Sets the Sky Ablaze because she got questions.
they're
Question
both
for you.
currently sitting in the tree, probably a good 30 or 40 feet up, and they seem to be having a silent conversation as Tyranny is currently nestled into his large furry body, one of her hands just gently stroking the top of the griffin's head.
Okay,
Is
hold
Sky
on.
still wrapped in her blanket burrito? Did she bring the blanket with her?
Yeah, she's like still wrapped up in her blanket. She's just
Yeah.
walking through
It's
the
just a little
courtyard.
caterpillar. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Yeah.
It's too bright for her fog, so she needs a security blanket somehow. So she brings an actual blanket.
Also,
That's
she's
amazing.
I mean,
Tyranny,
Tyranny's
like,
not in
works-
her radiant form right now, so
But she's always just a little too bright.
it's true.
It just comes out of her. She can't help it.
But she also wants to talk to Tyranny, and Tyranny was a dragon, and Tyranny burned her skin, so she's hoping the blanket will help.
Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking, like a fire blanket situation.
Yeah.
That too.
So okay, Tyranny is not in her dragon form right now, right?
No,
she's
she's
a
in
lady.
her normal human form.
Okay, well she doesn't
She's
know
a
her in her
lady.
normal human form, so she's just gonna walk up to the griffin, and tell him, excuse me, I don't know if you remember me. I was hoping to talk to you and the big dragon, and Tyranny, right? That's her name. I remember her. You talked about her a long time ago. Because I have some questions about the Bogborn that I saw earlier, and I'm kind of having some questions about my existence. But you when we talked to you before, you said you remember things from when I existed before, and so you're the only person I can think of to ask. But you said Tyranny was there too, so maybe she knows.
I mean, I have been around for quite a long time. You'll have to be a little bit more specific. Tyranny kind of leaning down from her branch, kind of looking at you. Do you
I'm
not have
completely
Tyranny's
ignoring Tyranny
token?
because I don't know Tyranny in the human form, so I'm just
Oh, right, you guys haven't met yet formally, because she was gone
No.
when we met you.
right.
Oh,
So I'll tell him,
shit.
you remember when we rescued you from that, like, the guy who was holding you before, and me and Beaufort sat and talked to you, and you said you remembered when I existed before in Altiana Do. And we talked
Village of
about that.
Apples, yeah.
Yeah. I had visions of when I was alive then. And then we talked about me being, Elira bringing me back as a fogborn now, and I've been traveling the last couple years. And worshiping Elira. Do you remember that conversation? It wasn't, but maybe not even a week ago, I think. I don't know. When you gave us the job to hunt down your eggs and save them.
Yeah, he sets the sky ablaze, nods.
My
Okay.
God, it's only been a few days. It's only been a few days. We've been through so much, and it's only been like a week.
Yeah,
Right?
that's why I remember in character like how long it's actually been.
Did we
Yeah.
level up in like 5 sessions? We've been getting jumped.
Yeah.
So I've never met another Fogborn, and I've only thought that Fogborns were myth, and I've been the only one that's ever been alive, though I've heard stories about them. But now I'm starting to question. I'm like, I saw Althea, and then he said the guy.
Burning the house.
Yeah, she doesn't know how to pronounce it. She just knows, like, she heard the voice. But the Fogborn, I've never seen another Fogborn, and so now I don't know if I was created by Elira or if I was created by this other chick, and if Elira saved me, or if I was like created for something else, or I'm having kind of an identity crisis, and I don't know much about what he called the mother, and if I'm supposed to be, if I'm like was created to be an evil creature.
He who sets the sky blaze kind of shifts, moving Tyranny as he jumps down out of the tree and kind of lands next to you, sniffs you. You seem to be born of mundane ways. You smell like a creature of soul. I do not grasp the concept of you being created after birth. That makes no sense.
I can't make sense of any of this. Like, I was alive then in the Apple City, but that you said that was, and the truth seer in Yetta Odair said that was like 550 years ago, and clearly I'm not that old, but
it was some time ago.
And I'm older than everybody else here. I've only been alive for like 2 years, and I woke up in a temple, and Elira told me I was born of fog, but she just said to wake up and go do like her bidding for something, and I guess maybe I just assumed that she created me, but now I'm wondering if I was created by this Eltheria and she saved me, or if I was created by Elira.
That's just hard to
I
say.
I think my whole existence is a lie, and I don't know how to take that.
As I said, you smell like someone who has been born naturally. I do not smell the soullessness of those creatures that have been created artificially or by magical means. You do not have that taint about you.
So could Elvira have created me from the fog with a soul, or maybe just saved me and given me a soul?
It's hard to say. I do not have the ability to look into the depths of one's being and decipher the mysteries of them.
Okay, so what do I do with that information now? Because what he called the mother did try to take me once, but she pulled me into an egg-like figure, and then she put me to sleep. So I don't know if she's trying to get me back, or if she's trying to get me to work for her, or if she sees me as one of her children, or if she's just trying to kill me like she is everybody else.
He who sets the sky ablaze looks up towards Tyranny, and Tyranny floats down, floating in the air like she's sitting on a chair, and goes, "What you described sounds like one of the many stasis chambers used back in Zultek, where we would
Well, I'm hiding behind he who sets the sky ablaze as she comes down too, because I don't know her, but she looks scary and she looks powerful, and
She is scary and powerful.
I know, that's why I'm hiding behind you.
Good thing she's on our side.
But I don't know that. I just know he was talking to he who sets the sky ablaze.
Yeah.
And I'm
Back
already
in
having
Zultek.
a mental meltdown, so I'm using him as like a meat shield for her.
You don't need another physical meltdown, too.
Right?
Mm.
In Zultek, at one time, there was mage towers that would use stasis chambers similar to what you were describing. They would put people, creatures, such things, and it would extend their longevity, whether it be through illness that we had not found a cure of, or if it was just people wanting to skip a particular generation.
So is it possible she's in one of these stasis chambers, or just use that to contact me?
Oh, no. Oh,
What?
no.
Out of character, I have no idea what that means, Aaron.
If she's in a stasis chamber, then Aaron's hypothesis of her being alive could absolutely be correct. And we got a
I
problem.
thought she was just walking around.
Okay, back to my question. I'm ignoring what you two.
Like, that's again, yeah, no, it's out of character. We don't know what's going on here.
You had me panic there for a second. I'm just like,
No, for real. I'm like, what?
And we find out it lends credence to the idea of her being alive, because we don't know for sure if she is, but like if she is, this could be a way she is. But we don't know any of that.
Oh.
But when we find out,
The stasis chamber was mostly made just to keep a person intact for a certain amount of years. I've never heard of anyone being able to alter an individual while in stasis, but I don't foresee it being impossible, especially if this person is as powerful as you say they are, especially from the journals that I've read through your minds.
well, from I don't know how much you know about some of my party members, but from what I was able to describe to one of my friends, she was possessed by this same person that pulled me into the stasis chamber.
It's impossible to see.
So I don't
More
know how
information will be
it
needed
actually is
to
possible.
solidify any hypothesis, but I mean, it's hard to say
No,
for right
I'm not
now.
calling out Calliope or telling them anything about her mind abilities.
What it is?
You said you
I
had
know.
visions.
Did I lose you guys again? Dang it.
Would you allow me to see these visions?
I look at he who sets the sky ablaze for confirmation that that's safe. Because again, I don't know tyranny. And
He who
she's
sets the
scary as
sky
shit.
ablaze nods and goes, "Tyranny is a wise and just leader. I have known of her for almost as long as I have existed. She is
This
trustworthy."
is the tyranny, the Eden goddess from before I was born the last time. And then she'll like really quickly. It's
To clarify, Tyranny would have come to the village of Apples to receive tributes every year. So you would have at least seen her figure once or twice.
So she got
but I have
kidnapped.
not been given those memories back of that just yet. So I do not remember her in her human form yet.
True.
She's like, okay. So you're here. Oh, it's very good and absolutely petrifying to meet you. But sure, yes, ma'am, you can have whatever you want. And then she'll like give her a little back behind he who sets the sky ablaze.
Good and absolutely petrifying. Somebody clip that. Somebody clip it.
As you play those memories of that purple-eyed woman with black hair and elaborate dress, with a warm smile, holding her hand out towards this chamber of crystal, and pulling you or guiding you into it, she goes, "That was in fact one of the stasis chambers.
I'm also showing her the memories of her coming back in like the fog form and begging for help and giving me a hug and the feeling of all of that and everything.
This person is unusual.
That's why it scares me so much to think that she could have been the one that created me before what it sounds like Elira saved me, if that's the case. But it sounds like I'm going to have to try to contact Elira and find out the truth.
Lyra is a very aloof goddess, even back in the old days where she was more involved with the mundane folks. I wish you luck in that endeavor.
Thank you. It sounds like I'm going to need it, especially for this conversation. I haven't had
Likely.
as hard of a time contacting her in the past when I've needed her, except for when apparently, for the mundane, as you say, mundane, simple tasks, but for important things, she's answered me.
The gods work in mysterious ways, even more so now in the folks.
Even.
Yes. There does seem to be a lot of different kind of fogs, and I can't control all of them. But trying to convince my friends of that has been very difficult for me. Trying to get them to trust the fogs and trust me with the fogs has been even more difficult. I'm also very scared to find out how they're going to feel about me now that we've met a fogborn. So I'm kind of panicking about that too, but I guess we'll have to play it out and find out when I meet them again. And she's like twiddling her thumbs and pulling at a string on her blanket.
My only advice to
guys.
you is to trust in your friends that you have around you.
I mean, to
I
be
doubt
fair,
they have let you down so far.
I've only known them a couple of weeks and I've been on my own for 2 years. So, but they're the first family that I've had. So, as weird as it is to be saying to like all powerful beings such as yourselves, pray for me.
You will be in our thoughts at least.
And she'll give them both a hug. Thank you for I appreciate you giving me someone to talk to about things that probably nobody else knows about, and an outlet, and I feel a little bit better. I hope that you will allow me to come to you in the future for important stuff that you're probably the only people I can come to about. And then she'll go to like give he who's that's the sky ablaze a hug, and then she'll just like look up at Tyranny like, the Puss in Boots, puppy dog eyes.
Yeah.
And like question if it's okay to touch her and give her a hug.
As you hug Hughes, that's the guy at Skyblaze. He goes, and takes like a large griffin arm and kind of like pats you on the side, like I don't know how to hug a human, and just kind of like pats you lightly as he kind of like chuckles to himself. And as you kind of look at Tyranny, she just goes, "Come here. I'm not going to bite unless you're Calliope."
She's
That.
yeah.
Calliope lifts up her head, still trembling. Huh?
I take baby
And then
steps
Pat
over
kind
here,
of
so with my head held down, but my eyes looking up at her, and I just like hold my hands out maybe like halfway. Wait,
she just kind of goes, "All right, I'll instigate a hug then," and she kind of pulls you into a very motherly and warm embrace. She is very warm. Her body temperature is probably like 110, 115 degrees, so instant contact with her just kind of puts you into a sweat, but it's not uncomfortable. It is a very friendly and warm hug.
Dude, it's
On
not
account of
burning.
her being
Not get burning my fog anymore. I don't feel like I'm going completely numb. I'm good.
Aw. Guy's going through it today. We're all going through it a little bit.
Yeah.
Branch and both were just having a jolly time.
Gremlin, like,
Branch
that
and
was
Gopher
mean.
would probably have finished their task at this point. So you guys would probably come up. And as Tierney kind of looks around and goes, "Oh, good, everyone's here." And she raises her hand as a small sun forms in her hand as she kind of throws it in the air. Everyone, please take a long rest as she casts Morning Dawn on you all.
Oh, thank God.
About to be.
Yes.
Oh,
Thank
dude.
the Lord. And
God, I miss tyranny.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And also, yeah, I feel like as Erin's coming up from the barracks, she's gonna look up into the tree like, Calliope, are you okay?
Calliope is still shuddering and like mumbling to herself, like, "Oh my fucking God, he's so pretty, but also why do you want to kill me? I didn't do nothing to him, and I was just minding my business in the corner."
As my friends start to come out and I start to see them, I hide behind He Who Sets the Sky Ablaze and Tyranny again, with like
Oh,
fear
honey.
and shyness now.
No, it's okay with her blanket burrito.
Yeah,
Okay. Hurt you?
I'm really shy and a little nervous now.
Oh.
With that, everyone taking a long rest. What do you all wish to do now that you are physically okay and HP is restored, spell slots are restored, but you still carry the mental fatigue of the day? What are you all doing?
Okay, question: do we still have the corruption?
I forgot about that.
Yes, you would
I did
still
not.
have the corruption.
Oh, I'm gonna ask Tyranny. Can I ask one more question? Your
Just tyranny.
Mhm.
Just tyranny.
Okay.
Your goldenness.
you're
You see tyranny give you a side eye like, don't instigate her.
I'm sorry.
We got into an altercation with a whole bunch of I don't know, things that throw shit at us, and we got corrupted, and it just feels weird, and I don't know how to get rid of that. We've tried to sleep and we've tried to like clean ourselves and we've tried everything that I personally know of. Do you know how to get rid of it?
That takes an extensive amount of time and/or holy alchemical properties such as holy water to purify holy.
Bofer looks up and goes, I have holy
wonderful.
water. Wait. What?
You had holy water this whole time?
I look at Aaron, I go,
So,
as a paladin, as a paladin of Moradin, you don't think that I don't have holy water?
Something as basic as being holy water will get rid of that level
Actually,
of
you know what?
guilt.
Hold on. Her Morning Dawn carries...
I was about to say, it's a pretty
purifies
powerful
them.
spell.
So it gives a long rest, full spell slots. Oh, it does take away corruption. I'm an idiot. Yep, so you guys don't have the corruption anymore.
Nice.
It's okay.
I will see Sky.
I was gonna say, like,
I will see Sky and deliver the last pendant, aside from Tyrius. I'll deliver the last pendant, and I'll give it to Sky as a necklace. That way she doesn't have to like pin it on her shirt or anything. That way she can hide it if she wants.
Put holes in my beautiful dress.
And I'll say, so this is a pendant in remembrance of the amazing thing that we did today. And I look at everybody and I go, and I came up with some names. I didn't run you. I look at Branch. I'm like, I didn't run by you. They were all in my head. I apologize, but I came up with some names.
As you hold it out to Sky, though, she looks at you and goes, "Are you sure you want me to have this and still be a part of your group? Because we saw what the other Fogborns were."
I look around at everybody and I go, we saw what they were, but we can also see who you are. And there is a massive
You're one of us,
chasm of difference between who they are and who you are.
Here.
There is between the two of you a great chasm that has been fixed, and I promise you this: there is a massive difference in. Let me ask you a question: do you enjoy the enslavement and torture of griffins?
I mean, no, helped save them. I don't know what enslavement means, but I'm assuming that means like bad things.
It does mean very bad things,
It's
and because you
That's a
said you
big
don't
word.
enjoy it, that puts you aside from them. So yes, I want you to have this. Hear these names, and I look at Branch and I go, "I'm sorry I didn't run these by you while we were chanting in the cave, but listen to these. I have the
Yeah, what was that?
it's just some cool hymns that I remember from my childhood. Don't worry about it. I say, so I have a couple that I like a lot. Okay, I wrote these down, and he like all he does is hold out his hand that he wrote some notes on his hand, and he goes, the unshackled wing, the liberators of the feather, the fairy airy, the skybound oath, and my personal favorite, the wing break covenant.
Well, let me tell you, the Skybound Oath is my personal favorite, but for
Of course
obvious
it is.
reasons.
Skybound oath is really. I
You
like
don't
that one
say.
too. What about you, Branch? What do you think? I didn't run these by you earlier.
Well-
My
I'm not gonna lie, there was one that I liked, but then you said so many, I forgot it.
bad. Okay, I'll do it again. I'll do it again.
Run
And
them by
I'll
us
go.
again?
And I'll say tyranny. Mr. Blaze, come here. Listen to these. Hear what I have to say. And I
Let
say-
me just specify the Skybound Oath is my favorite for one specific reason.
Skybound.
Because it's got your name in it.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like you're bound to an oath to me.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
That's
Buffer
what
goes.
out
Of
there.
course.
Buffer goes. Here's
She's
what I
like,
came
I'm
up
a
with.
god now.
Here's what I came up with.
It's a divine being.
Number 1, the unshackled wing. Number 2, the liberators of the feather. Number 3.
There's that one, the Liberators of the Feather. I like
Okay, we
that
got to
one.
vote for that one. Okay, good. Number 3, the free airy. The free airy. Number 4, Skybound Oath, which we already have a vote for. And then my personal favorite was the Wing Break Covenant.
I like the first
Uh,
character. I like the Skybound Oath just because of that. In character, Sky would not vote for that. I like should like the first one or the last one.
I'm with Branch.
Oh, the Liberators of the Feather?
Yes.
All right.
I like that, but I have a point. And Aaron is actually going to look at He Who Sets the Sky Ablaze and ask, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe a group, the collective noun for griffins, one of them is drift.
This is correct.
What about drift liberators?
Ooh.
The drifters.
The Drifters! and
Or
Buffer
even
starts,
just the drifters?
Buffer starts scratching out the notes on his hand like, I'm with the Drifters. I like that.
The drifters were not only being like liberating saving the griffins, but also the drifters as a group in general.
Yeah, because we just kind of wander around, and also like we've become like a part of their group. They're a part of ours.
Mm-hmm.
We're all
Exactly.
one. We're one drift. We're drift compatible. Hey. Even.
Hughes as the sky ablaze kind of nods. The Drift Liberators. We
The
like
Dri-
this.
Yeah, the Drift Liberators. I love it. Okay, so Buffer then takes off his pen, like kind of lifts it a little bit with his forged tongue, and writes DL on the back, and then kind of pushes it back and welds it back. Drift Liberators. I like it. Anyways,
Wait.
on more exciting news, I gave Yom some jerky. I hope no one minds. I gave Yom jerky.
Yeah.
Who would mind you feeding Yom?
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't know.
No, he's cool.
I just gave him some. I just
No.
didn't know. I know Aaron was trying to do something. I didn't want to interrupt their whole thing, so that's why I just kind of reached down and gave him some jerky.
Oh no, he's fine, but we did have a bit of an incident because Calliope was with me in that staff meeting, shall we say. One of my fellows among the hand was a bit of a dick, so yeah.
Valid as fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, one of your husbands is
then
a
again,
dick? No.
yeah,
Like
she's
that.
gonna look at Calliope again, like, are you sure you're okay? I did not know he was gonna do that. I have made it clear he will never do that again. He tries, I'll kill him.
Wait,
I think at this point,
did you tell Tyranny what happened at all?
No.
no.
But
I
did
think
catch character. I did catch that bit earlier, Mitch, where you mentioned she was in our minds. All of our minds. Was she present for that meeting?
She was present for a part of it when Calliope got called out. So yes.
Okay, so she is aware of the situation then, without me even having to say anything, essentially.
Yep.
Yeah. Do I even need to ask how she took that incident? Because I can only imagine.
Okay, hold
You
on,
don't
hold on,
seem
hold on.
to see any sort of like acknowledgement of it on her face.
She's got a poker face. Anyway.
Let me ask, would that not have been around the same time I came out and started talking to them when
Roughly,
all
yeah.
that on in Aaron's head?
Mm-hmm.
So she would have been pulled out before Calliope was attacked in Aaron's head.
Maybe, I don't know.
mean,
we don't know.
Tyranny
Yeah, it's
is
like a
famous for being
meanwhile
able to
situation.
multitask, so.
Okay.
Yeah, true. Anyway, Tyranny.
She is a ruler of many nations at one point, so.
As soon as I hear that Calliope was messed with, I'm
She can
like,
multitask.
as soon as I hear that Calliope was messed with, I'm like, whoa. Are you good? Like, are you okay?
I think at this point Calliope has stopped shuddering and now she's just indignant because why did this pretty bitch put his hands on me? I was just trying to have a good time. Why can't we just have a good time? I was minding my goddamn business. Your boss called me out, so now Calliope is
Calliope
Is she
is
saying
now
all of this out
spiraling.
loud?
Yes,
She's like angry.
yes, Calliope is pacing back and forth in the air, like close
I didn't even
fisted.
do
Just like, this motherfucker actually minded my goddamn business for once. I didn't give a fuck who he was. He gave a fuck who he was. Fuck you, bitch. It's so signal.
And Aaron's gonna be like, okay. I will say it was not what you did. He is a bitch to everyone. And Aaron at this point is hoping Oku can hear her through whatever connection she has with the others, because fuck him for that.
You get
I hope you can hear me.
you get a little cough from Yom as he goes, "You're gonna want to see this," as a brief flash in your mind as you see Oku on his knees just getting absolutely thrashed by the young lord.
Ooh.
It's not a pretty sight. The young lord currently has like a whole hand wrapped around Oku, so it's just like his head is just outside of the hand, and he is literally being pressed into the throne. It's not good. He goes, "Yeah, boss man did not take kindly to the guest being touched like that, so don't worry." He's
it's
being
not a pretty
sent,
sight, but
as
at the
straight
same
as
time-
Oku can be, which is pretty fucking circular, if you get my drift.
It's not a pretty sight, but at the same time, it's a beautiful sight.
Right, and it's a thing of like, okay, only Aaron can see this, so she's like kind of blinks back to the reality. Oh, there goes gravity again. And
I'm gonna lean
she
over
just
to
kind of
Branch.
holds up her hands to Calliope and the others.
I'm gonna lean over to Branch and go.
Oh.
I'm gonna lean over to Branch and go. I feel like we missed a lot.
Yeah, meanwhile, while you guys were in the forge, some shit went down in the Mind Palace. But she's gonna hold her.
Branch was having a moment with his father-in-law and a moment of remembrance. Bofer's over there teaching him things while also chanting his old like hymns from when he was a kid and like feeling
You
like
guys are just
accomplished.
having like wholesome bonding time.
Aaron keeps bringing up the Mind Palace. I'm gonna eventually wind up going, what the fuck's the Mind Palace? I can't even keep up with what's going on with you, girl.
It's a metaphor. It's whatever. It's fine. The point. So
Apparently,
Erin's
that's
gonna
how the
hold.
fuck she works.
Yeah, Erin's gonna hold up her hands and be like, and like a slow, I want to say smile, because like I feel like even with him being a dick, she wouldn't like take pleasure in anybody's suffering like that. Because this is like the only time he's actually physically been a dick to anybody in front of her like that. But it was Calliope, and that's her sister. So again, fuck that guy. So maybe like a little smile as a treat. She's gonna be like, "Hey Calliope, I just want to let you know, the young lord is on our side in that particular kerfuffle, and Oku is being handled, shall we say. The situation is under control. He will never do that to you again. Literally. He will never do that to you again. The young lord does not appreciate his guests being harmed. You were a guest. That was uncalled for."
So have you guys ever watched Fairy Tale before?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
No, but I've heard of it. It's an anime, yeah.
Yeah, so you know the commander of the guild leader of Fairy Tale, the guy that can turn super tiny but can turn into a giant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so essentially the young lord has expanded his hand to be that of like a giant, and is currently like has Oku where it's just his little head is popping out from his
Oh
fist.
wow.
Yeah, he's in trouble.
Wow.
You don't
He's
touch her.
rocking-
You don't do that.
He's rocking sock'em robots doing this, man.
He's Miss
His
Marveling
head
him.
just pop. God.
He embiggens his hands. He lays
Hooray.
the smack down.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's a good
he's-
thing he's got
yeah.
a high regeneration ability. That's all I have to say in his favor.
Yeah,
take
let him
a
put
lot
those
of
wizard
punishment.
arms to good
I will.
use.
I
think
will.
Calliope,
Go ahead.
Calliope would look at Aaron and be like, "Oh," like a sigh of relief, like, "Oh my god, thank goodness," because I didn't know how I was gonna handle it my goddamn self. Did you see this in my fucking face, Aaron?
Yeah, I was gonna say he messed up your makeup too, didn't he? The nerve of him.
Oh my god, I didn't know. And Calliope's gonna rush to it, like start
Like her
prestidigitating
lip gloss
face.
is all smeared. Like it's put his hand on her mouth. How dare he?
I'm gonna look at everybody
The
and be
nerve
like,
of him.
okay, so Miss Tierney, thank you for the healing and the warmth that you bring. Are we ready to go to the black market town where we were supposed to meet up with you in the first place, or do we, Mr. Blaze? Do you need us for any further assistance here? Because I would like to get a move on to get to black market and start making some moves there.
I mean, we can move if you so wish to. She looks over at Hugh, sets the sky ablaze, and Blaze just kind of looks. I believe we have this area settled. I have sent word out on the winds. Others of my kind will eventually travel here.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Question:
All right.
Are there stables at this?
There are some stables, yes.
Are there any horses that are still alive? Because we're down a horse.
I
Still.
have Billy.
You have Billy, but like for the cart.
I know. I can attach
Can we
Billy
turn
to
him
the cart.
Say
I can
yes,
attach
there
Billy.
are a couple of horses left.
Yeah.
But
they
that being
maybe, like,
said,
we-
there is still that unexplored chamber in Thistle's office if you guys wish to.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot.
Right. The light in the room. No thanks. Am I the only one that's going? No thanks.
I am now
Are
long
you
rest,
sure?
and Branch is now
Yeah,
kitted out.
everybody's
I'm
long
now
rested.
kitted out. Like me and Branch are good.
Yeah, we've all had to.
Getting jumped.
I actually need to add full plate. I need to reflect that on my armor class. Hold on. I need to reflect
Yeah,
that.
and Erin's gonna preemptively cast her mage armor again, just in case to beef up her armor class.
Okay, wait. Hear me out. Because normally when we take a long rest, I have time to make stuff so that we are not bare ass out there. So maybe, just maybe, you give me just a little bit of time to come up with some potions and stuff, and then we can walk in, please. Because I'm pretty sure I just got some pretty
Tyranny puts her hands on either side of your face, Calliope, and goes,
Aww.
Baby girl, I am here with you. I can heal anything and everything that happens. Gives you a little
Yeah.
pet
That's what I was
on your
about
head.
to say. I was about to say, like, we have tyranny now.
We have
Calm down.
our ringer back.
Yeah.
Question-
Calliope sighs a breath of relief. Oh yeah, right.
Right. I
Question-
do think a
Now
point.
Tyrion's
Yeah.
still asleep in the bed.
Yeah,
That too.
in the first place, Tyrius, as far as we know, is still passed out in the tower. I don't know about any of y'all, but I can't even remember the last time I ate. So maybe what we do is we do take a little time to just be people for a bit instead of, focusing on the mission. Like we take an hour or two, we eat, we just sit and be people and like eat good
No,
food,
but
maybe get our heads back
I
on
would really like
straight,
a bath.
raising our own hand. And then we do need to explore that secret room in the tower because I didn't even have the bandwidth for it yesterday, but if we have the time for it today and we're all feeling all right, we should probably check that out before we leave.
Yeah, I think
Uh-huh.
Scott would really
We
like
learned
an
that
actual
lesson yet? Bad things are in basements. I love Grenolda, but she wasn't a good thing.
No, she wasn't a good thing, baby. She really wasn't.
I do have a question, Mitch.
She stole your identity. Identity theft is not a joke.
We said that my plate armor is base 18 plus a shield on my back is +2, or do I have to have the shield equipped?
It'd be on your person, so it'd be a +2.
Okay, so my AC is 20.
Damn. We're
God
AC
damn.
buddies. We're
Hell
AC
yeah.
buddies, baby. You and me.
So
Mitch, I
Beaufort,
need you to start rolling low. How is Aaron a 20 AC and somehow my baby's still somehow.
Well, look,
Because you go for
okay.
fashion. She's gone for pure fucking function.
Between the mage
You've
armor and
been-
the armor
You've been literally the glamour of the entire party this entire thing. You don't go for the functional, you go for the glamorous, all right? There's only so much I can do when it comes to functionality if you're going for fucking formal ball look, all right?
Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
I'll look at
Let me
Calliope and say, do you still have that meat in that bag of holding?
Which meat? And Calliope's just gonna start rooting.
Not the jerky.
Like,
the
just-
other
Yeah,
one.
there's still the 2 barrels of jerky in there, yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
take out some of the jerky and use some of my water to rehydrate it a little bit, and I'll get a fire going and cook some fajitas.
Jerky steak.
A fajita.
Yeah, it is
I
a
know there's a
peppered
kitchen around here
jerky.
somewhere.
It is peppered beef jerky, if I remember correctly. So it does rehydrate very well. Taking like an hour and a half, you guys fill up on a loose stew, rehydrate on water and or wine if you are so set to it. But
think
yeah,
wine is
it
called
goes. But yeah, you guys are fed and watered. Physically rested, although mentally you're a little drained. So yeah, what you do with what you guys want to do now?
After
I will
it's all
He's
said
gonna
and
run
done,
off and take a bath. Oh damn.
Guy wants to go take a bath and talk to Elira. Let me
I-
point
Yeah.
out this thing is looking good and everything matching and being, well equipped with accessories, but her AC is still a 17.
Yeah.
It's still pretty good.
It's not all about function either, but she
Right.
does it.
Yeah.
You guys are too pretty to worry about the AC, Nothing will even
Yeah.
hit you.
I mean, no, no.
But
But
it
I got
does hit
stuff
you,
for
though.
that now too. But also,
Yeah.
the magic was off this time, and I didn't. You know how many magic accessories I have? That was bullshit, Mitch. I'm mad.
You gotta get the beefy ones.
I only have magic accessories. I'm not magic. I only have glittery things that make me happy.
We gotta get you a glittery helmet or something next time. Like we
I mean,
gotta
she
bedazzle
already
your
has
head.
a tiara.
Yeah,
Well,
I
yeah,
got a
but
tiara.
Does the tiara contribute to the AC?
No,
No,
but
it
it
gives
does
your
let me
crazy
mind link
fucking
with
psychic
every.
abilities.
Yeah, I do a lot of weird shit. I could talk to anybody I want to as long as I've heard their voice and seen their face.
I do a lot of
Yeah.
weird shit with performance and charisma checks. I'm gonna just keep on my
You
little
just-
tiara.
You just
My
gotta stay behind us. It's
My
pretty.
check
To
was
to keep
my-
on task, as you guys are all fed, watered, you guys go retrieve Tyrius, who is currently still sleeping, like a pile of potatoes, just completely unconscious to the world.
First it was Branch and Darius.
You guys
really gotta
find
fill him
yourself
in.
back in Thistle's office, where you see that the hatch door is open, and from below you see this bright white kind of LED style light emanating from deeper below.
Oh boy. Oh, that's bright.
No.
That's so bright. Beaufort, do you want to go first? I don't.
Beaufort looks at Branch, and I'm like, how do you feel after all the work we did? You feel pretty good?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, Branch.
Aaron's looking at Calliope like, I know.
I'm just saying, like, it's my turn to have a mental breakdown. I can't be sweet.
I look at Branch, and I point at your spear, and I go, may want to activate that before we walk in?
Just in case.
Oh,
Maybe.
oh, right. Do we
We
got
don't
10
know.
minutes? Can we just start prepping rituals and shit? Do we just do that?
I mean,
Do
we're
we just-
walking
before
into
we
an
go in?
unknown chamber. I don't know what's in there. I'm going to open the door, and I'm going to
Wait.
expect, if it's bad, for Malice to come out
Wait.
and spear someone in the neck. That's what I'm waiting for.
I have an idea, Mr. Krabs. I have an idea.
Uh-huh.
Can you feel it,
I
Mr.
haven't-
Crab?
I can feel it, Mr. Krabs. I haven't cast my augury spell in a minute. Do we want me to see if there's weal or woe waiting for us there if we make the decision to go down?
It's
Is it-
well.
Absolutely. I feel like that episode of Konosuba. Absolutely.
Because like it might almost certainly be woe, but like I can check. I can look into the future.
Yeah, absolutely. You
It's-
should.
No, it's well.
Okay.
I'm tired.
If everyone's cool with us taking another 10 minutes, Aaron's gonna cast it as a ritual to save the spell slot and cast augury.
Calliope is going to start prepping goddamn silence, because whatever's in there, if it needs to shut up, it has to shut up.
God,
Taking your 10 minutes to cast augury, you get wheel.
excellent. This is good. Okay. Wheel is good.
I'll trust their gods.
So Erin's gonna like come out of her spell bit, like blink back to it with the others. I almost made the joke again. I'm sorry.
Keep it like I put my blanket down. Now I'm like hanging it over the I'm putting it in my bag because I'm taking
Right.
it with me. Dirty
By all
blanket,
means,
but
take
so
it
I'm
with
now
you. By all
like,
means.
I'm still
It's
a
your
geek.
emotional
Mhm.
support blanket.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
We all need a security
Yeah.
blanket.
We
Well,
all need
usually-
It's like Linus.
Oh,
As
I have
soon
a
Yeah.
blanket when I have Tyrius when I need.
as
So
soon as
right now I'm blanket of light.
as soon as you tell us it's wheel, I'm gonna look at Branch and
Yeah.
I'm gonna go guard style and insinuating you want to, like the police, kick the door down.
It's already open. The hatch
Oh.
door is open, and it's a staircase
open.
going down, and you guys see like light
Oh,
emanating
I thought the
from
light from the door was like there. I thought there was a door at the bottom blocking
Like
the
under
light,
the
and it
door?
was like emanating from
No,
under the
so
door.
you guys are in Thistle's room, and so you have the California King on the far wall, and then probably 5 feet before that, on the right hand side, there was a hidden hatch. There was like a really shoddy and poorly done fur rug on the ground. Aaron kicked that off and opened up the hatch door, and there's a staircase going down from there.
Oh, okay.
Secret door.
Well, then
Secret
I'm
door.
going to equip Zweihander, crack my neck, and be like, I feel great, and then start walking down the stairs and turn the corner. I'm like, I'm getting in this.
There's light coming from there, right?
So, Beaufort and Branches, you two go down the staircase. You guys are hit with this bright LED light as you see 4 sets of crystal candelabras that are giving off this bright, radiant, pure white light. And sitting in the center of the room is a chest. And above the chest, well, behind the chest and above it, there is a silver pedestal with a glass capper on it where you see a silver laced journal. And then behind that, you see a large crystalline container that you can't quite see what's if it's filled with anything.
Not another
The
journal.
lights are
Oh,
reflecting
no.
off the container, kind of creating a large glare on it.
Okay.
But,
Can
like,
I,
again,
Nobody look into the jar.
after reading
like
the
it
glyph
looks
of,
like a trap.
after reading the
But
exact
wheel is good.
words of the glyph of warding, can I make an investigation or like an intelligence save to see if whatever that spell said to try to figure out if there's a glyph of warding on any of
If
this?
there's traps. If there's
Give me an
traps, check for
investigation check.
traps.
Investigation. Okay. This is the first time I've rolled
Would
on
the
a
rest
Branch,
of us
digital.
be behind them?
Branch, if you wish to assist, you can either also make an
Oh.
investigation roll or give Beaufort advantage.
Have we hit another dawn yet?
I give both for advantage.
Since we
Okay.
we long rested, quote unquote, but has it been a dawn?
No.
Like a new dawn, a new day.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got a
Before dawn.
7.
Let me,
A
let me
7?
know.
I
At
got
advantage?
at advantage. Dude, digital dice hate me, brother.
Oh,
Digital
You
dice.
do not see any runic traps anywhere, and you don't get a magical feel from the room. Like, normally if there's magic in the area, you get like a thumb or a thrum kind of feeling in your chest. Like, you can feel the magical energies. This room just seems kind of empty.
I'll announce to everybody.
Does he need to be? Yeah.
I'll announce to everybody, like, I'm looking for any kind of magic signature, kind of like this, and I'll pull out my glyph of warding. I'm like, looking for something like this because this says that it could possibly explode. So, I don't see anything, but maybe somebody else has better eyes than me. I don't know.
So we don't want to find that.
so do we?
We don't want to glyph of
Are
warding.
we? Yeah.
Unless we can
If
get
you
rid
all
of it.
want to make perception checks or investigations, you guys can all make a roll, except for, Beaufort.
Investigation.
Well, I got a 19 perception, but it's
Oh God. I got a 6.
I got a 26.
A 20.
26
Thank God.
investigation.
Thank God.
Go, Aaron.
It was
There
one short of a
is-
nat 20.
There are no traps in this room. If anything, this room seems to be like a showcase room or like a trophy room. It is pristine. There's no dust on the floors. The walls are perfectly polished. There's no dust falling from above. Like, this room is immaculate. And with the 19 and 26, this room is just super fucking clean. There's no magic in it. It's just a very clean trophy or maybe even a treasury room.
Is there any
So-
trace that anyone's been here recently? Or if it's just...
With your 26, looks like someone was in here earlier, as you see that the chest is slightly ajar. And with a 26, you kind of like tilt your head in and you see that there are sacks of something in there.
I'm gonna
Second-
go crystalline container. And you said there's no magic. There's like no magic items.
Yeah, no, I would relay that to everybody. Be like, yeah, it seems okay.
I'll keep my sword
yeah,
out though
that's
for in case.
Just in case, yeah.
Yeah, I'll have a ready to action for if something pops out to attack. I'm hitting it with a divine smite of God.
So
Yep.
I'm picking a crystalline container to see if there's anything in it, and I'm gonna like try to sniff it and see if I can tell what it is.
Sniff it.
Well, if I can't see it, then I smell it to see what it is.
Yeah.
Well, you got your
He's not tasting
identifier.
it.
You got your
So-
cool new eye.
As
Well,
you
she can't
are
really-
kind of
yeah.
going up to this container, Sky, what are the rest of you doing?
I'll go walk around and look at the giant pillar crystal things that are shining lights down. Like, is it shining lights onto the stuff, or is it just trying to light the room?
It's lighting the room. It's just the way the cylinder is set up. It's kind of catching that bright LED light and creating like a really harsh glare.
I have a question for you.
Yeah, I
Does
was gonna
anything
say-
in here look like the siege building we found with all the weird, what we would call, players, we would call electrical wire, but in game, does it look like that?
It's the crystals themselves seem to, like the candelabras on either side of the room, they are essentially set with sunstones.
Sunstones. Okay. Okay.
Oh.
In my mind, you kept saying LEDs. So I'm thinking, is there like electrical line in here, kind of like the previous siege tower?
No,
No,
it's just-
sunstones give off that
It's just
bright
super
LED
bright.
style
Right.
light.
Okay. Then and then if anything else, I'll give help action to anybody who's gonna make any further investigation checks or anything. And don't forget you have guidance, Aaron. But also, I'll just kind of
Yes.
stand back and I'm gonna hold my ready to action for, because I don't trust Thistle. I'm gonna hold my ready to action for
Yep.
if something comes out, I'm smacking it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, would Aaron be a little overwhelmed by how bright it is in here, especially given the conversation with the shadowed hand she just came from?
It's a little uncomfortable, but you've been
Yeah.
around Tyranny for so long that these lights
Right,
don't really agitate you too much anymore.
Okay, because I
But
imagine
Aaron,
she's walking around the room squinting, like I need to find, I need to get her
yeah,
the
I mean,
medieval
you're
equivalent of
definitely
sunglasses.
squinting a bit and kind of like putting your hand up against like the closest light to kind of like keep it out of your eyes.
He
But
has
Sky,
glasses, but like it's not blocking anything.
Sky, in the roleplay text channel, as you get up to the cylinder and kind of peek in, this is what you see.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
I'll pick that
no.
up. I see that and I drop it.
Oh shit. Do you
No
get our
more
attention?
jars.
Do you get our attention? Oh
Probably
shit.
because I pick it up, I see that, and I let out a scream as I drop it.
I mean, this
Oh my
cylinder is
God.
probably like 8 foot tall and about 6 foot wide.
Okay, well then I'm not picking it up.
Oh.
I'm like,
No
Oh,
more
I'm
jars.
gonna back away. I'm thinking
Oh
it's
no.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Guy, what's wrong?
This is nightmare fuel.
This is Thistle's room, yeah. And as I'm asking the group,
Yeah.
Dead body, green liquid. I don't know. It's creepy.
What? Oh.
Spine coming through his front?
This was real?
There's a naked body in here. Like I don't know if it was preserving it, but it's.
Mitch, would it be an investigation or a medicine check to see if that thing in there is actually dead or alive?
God.
I would say a
Oh.
medicine check, although the DC would be a little bit higher because you can't actually touch the individual inside.
Can I make a
I feel
medicine
like-
check, being the one
When
who's
I
like
walk
the
with
medical student?
Yeah, I was
absolutely.
gonna say, who's got the higher? I only have a +2.
I have plus
To
4.
what?
Whichever of us has the highest.
I have plus 4 if
I
you want to
have
give me
a
help.
+7.
You have plus 7? I'll give you
You have
help.
a +7?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll
Okay.
give you help.
Yep.
Calliope's gonna stare at that jar awestruck, and I got a 15.
Roll again.
That was at advantage.
Oh shit. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hopefully,
Come on, nat 20. Come on, nat 20.
it's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Hey.
With the dirty 20,
Ah.
you kind of go up to the thing and you try to mentally connect, and there is no brain function whatsoever. But as you put your hand up to like the glass and touch it, you do feel through the glass a faint heartbeat.
Oh my god.
Calliope is gonna shudder. She made a zombie. They made a fucking zombie. It's a zombie. There's nothing in there. There's nothing in his noggin, but he's alive. This is alive. I don't know. Do we kill it? We gotta kill it, right?
Wait. Bofer.
Yeah.
Bofer, you have like that divine sense thing, right? Does that like show you whether or not something's undead?
I believe it can. Let me check, make sure I still have. Oh, wait, you just took a long rest. I should have divine sense. Let me click on it, make sure.
Because maybe he's just brain dead without being dead or undead.
Do I have divine sense? I'm pretty sure I do.
I say he. I have no idea who's in there.
I don't know.
Hey,
I don't know where it's at.
Experimented on.
Features and traits.
Features and traits.
you want to take care of this thing?
This can't be a good existence. It should die. It's a mercy kill, if
I see
anything.
it. Okay. Yeah, I have divine sense that I can cast on a bonus action. So yeah, I'll cast divine sense. As I like stand next to it, I'll put my hand up kind of to the thing and just cast divine sense.
It does not ping as fiend or undead.
That's just a person in there.
So
What if it's hybrid? What if they were trying to make more? What if that's where foggies come from?
celestial, fiend, or undead. So you said it's not fiend or undead. It comes back as
It's not celestial either.
okay. So
It's
not
doesn't
any,
register as anything.
as anything. Oh. Okay.
Would Sky have told us about the stasis pods she found out about?
Is that a homunculus?
About what?
A homunculus.
The stasis pods she found out about?
I have not had time to tell you anything.
Would you like to?
Is Tyranny with us?
She's standing back, just kind of observing.
Oh, she's in here with us. Okay, cool.
Would this be similar to one of those stasis pods we talked about, or you were telling me about?
Similar construction, slightly altered from what I remember, though.
Yeah, it doesn't look like the one that Etheria was in, but this doesn't look good.
Does not.
So we're killing it, right?
I'm
No,
gonna
we're
be
killing
real
it.
smart right now. Like,
Pew, pew.
I'm so petrified of you, but thanks for the help. And she gives her like 2 thumbs up.
Do we crack it open?
I'll look at. Is Tyranny with us?
Yep.
Yes.
She's in the back of the room, kind of looking forward.
I'm gonna look
That's
at.
the
I'm
same
gonna
thing.
turn around with like the rock eyebrow and look at Tyranny and go. Any thoughts?
Looks to be an experiment. Its heartbeat is faint, but I don't sense anything from its brain.
I don't either. Golly, that's haunting. I swear we're in a horror
Is there any-
campaign.
Yeah. Thanks, Gremlin.
All right, so where are
It's
the
amazing.
You
wires?
said there was another.
Where are the wires leading?
They just go down.
They just go down.
Okay.
It seems
up this way.
to...
So,
Yeah.
I'm looking in the chest to see if that's going to give us any
Well,
clues. Or...
the wires just kind of come up. It seems to be like a self-contained thing. It's just essentially like a
battery.
It's like one of those pickled display jars, like where you have like the see-through rats.
Oh,
It's
like
kind
a
of
light
like that.
underneath it. It's just there's no really
It's
wires.
a display piece.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's a display piece.
Wait. Can I recognize the face?
Why? How would you recognize a face and why?
You know that guy, Bofer?
Because
Yeah.
because my first he said it's display, and Thistle has a long history of hating people that I love. So my first thought was, did he get Cavella before I could get there? No.
No, this individual looks to be more on like the Goliath side of features. It is quite large compared to the rest of you.
It's an 8-foot canister, dude.
Yeah.
okay.
You said there was another journal in the room.
Yeah, that's why I said
I'm
gonna
going
go
over
look
to.
see if I can get some
I'm-
information.
I'm going over to the journal to see if it'll illuminate what the hell is going on here.
I look at Sky and
Are
go,
you sure you
look
wanna
in the.
do
I look at Sky and go,
last one
look in the
first?
chest. Look, what's in the chest?
I mean, that's
She said
kind of
she-
where I was halfway to, so
Yes.
sure.
She was gonna do it.
Opening the chest, you see that there are 5 bags, kind of lumpy, and as you kind of open one of them up, it's gold pieces.
It's what?
Oh,
It's gold.
It's gold.
Oh,
There's more.
okay.
There's more gold, more treasure.
Well, there's nothing in this chest that's going to connect it to that. It's more of these stupid metal circles that you guys love so much.
Okay.
About how much gold is there, Mitch?
These are 5 bags with 1,000 gold pieces each.
So we have
There's
Oh,
a lot of
12,000
gold.
gold. We have 12,000
We
gold.
got
I did say
money.
that this could be a treasury room of sorts.
Yeah.
I
True,
just
but
opened up
also there's a pickle canister here.
Can
I
I?
count out the
This
number
is a
of
treasury room.
when I
full
count
of
out the
treasures.
number of bags and I tell you guys how many bags there are, and then I open it up. I'm like, there's a I can't count that high, but there's a lot of those little metal coins that you guys love so much in here. And I pick it up and I show
God.
you guys.
I'll look at you
It's
and
good
go.
to know.
I'll point to Calliope and go, give those to Calliope to put in the bag that she has. We can store those and use those later.
I
It's
don't
a
even.
special tool that'll help us later.
Yeah.
Aaron,
think-
as you go to grab this silver journal, you put your hand up and your hand phases through the glass, and you are able to grab this thinner than the rest of the journals that you have found in the past. It's probably maybe only 30 or 40 pages or so as you bring this journal out, looking more like a notebook than anything else.
Anything of note in this notebook?
Yes, notes.
Yes, I'm wondering. Oh, there's more things. There's more things about Zoltek. There's more reading material. May I?
Zoltek is collapsing beautifully. Not all at once. That would be wasteful, but in layers. Faith failed first, then authority, now memory. The clerics have stopped leading prayers and begun arguing theology. They accuse one another of impurity, incorrect cadence, insufficient devotion, as if pronunciation ever mattered. The temples are no longer sanctuaries. They are meeting halls for frightened mortals, grasping at roles their gods once performed for them. The people follow patterns even without a purpose. Markets still open, bells still ring, laws are still spoken aloud, though no one listens. I watched a magistrate sentence a thief today. His voice shook, not with doubt, but with the realization that no divine witness stood behind him anymore. Justice is unbearable when it must belong to men alone. Order requires belief in consequence. Remove belief and observe improvisation. The favored observers report increased fall density near the lower wards. That is not atmospheric. That is psychological. Fear condenses thought. Thought thickens reality. Zoltek is ripening. I have decided where creation will be reborn, not here. Zoltek is instructional, not foundational. Cities are too rigid, too many inherited assumptions embedded in stone and street. What I require is a place before definition. The womb. A controlled environment. A sanctum outside interference. No gods, no echoes, no residual laws clinging like parasites to my work. It will not be a room, nor a plane, nor a structure in any mortal sense. It will be a condition. Within the womb, form precedes purpose. Failure is recycled instantly. Pain is optional. Souls are raw material, not destiny. I will anchor it somewhere unreachable by worship and unreachable by accident. A place that resists narrative, where nothing is meant to happen unless I decide it should. The Zoltek's fall provides the necessary data. How long before hunger overrides morality? how quickly fear replaces faith. How easily people accept monsters when authority dissolves. Very easily, it turns out. The city thinks it's dying. It is not. It is being phased out. Zoltek will remain as a cautionary fossil, layers of belief, failure compressed into stone. The wound will be everything. Zoltek is not. No history, no gods, no permission, only becoming. The Fog Walker watches. The others learn. The designs wait. I feel the space where the wound will exist. It presses back when I think too loudly. Good. Even reality understands what is coming. Creation does not need shepherds anymore. It has a mother. The womb resists assumption. Good. Early forms collapse when I impose too much intention too quickly. Creation prefers suggestion, not command. The gods always shouted at reality. No wonder their work stagnated. Failures are instructive. Failure log, iteration 1 through 4. 1. Humanoid skeletal frame, accelerated gestation. Result, structural coherence without will. Subject is inert, eyes open, no cognition. Conclusion, thought must emerge, not be installed. 2. Bestial musculature plus humanoid nervous system. Result, excessive pain response, immediate self-termination. Conclusion, pain is a stabilizer only in finished beings. 3. Fog-saturated flesh without anchoring form. Result, dissolution into ambient mist. Beautiful, but useless. Conclusion, form must invite cohesion. 4. Soul density increased to compensate. Result, catastrophic identity fracture. Multiple voices, none dominant. Conclusion, one will, always one. Gods wasted centuries making these mistakes public. The womb learns. It adjusts without instruction now. Walls flexing, pressure shifting, marrow folding inward like lungs breathing. It wants to be used. I am no longer working in the womb. I am working with it. Failure log iteration 7 through 9. Too many limbs equals confusion. Too many eyes equals paralysis. Remove hunger entirely, you get apathy. Fear alone equals stagnation. Emotion must pull forward, not lock in place. Why do the gods fear emotion? It is the engine. It worked. It worked. I knew the moment before emergence, the womb tightened. Not in resistance, in anticipation, like a hell breath. I did not force the form this time. I invited it. Humanoid silhouette. Yes, that was correct. Familiarity as camouflage. Limbs aligned. Proportions intentional, but softened, blurred, as if reality itself hesitated to define it too sharply. The fog came on its own, not poured, not summoned, gathered. It stepped forward without instruction. It looked at me. No confusion, no pain screams, no fragmentation. Awareness bloomed behind obscured features, calm, curious, attentive. It did not kneel. It did not flee. It waited. Perfect.
I felt it then. The difference between making and birthing. This one does not question its existence. It does not seek the gods. It does not fear endings. It understands purpose without needing a name for it. When it moved, the fog obeyed, not like a servant, but like a memory returning to a body. I laughed. I couldn't stop laughing, and the womb echoed it back. The gods never loved their creations. They ruled them. I have done what they never could. I made something that does not pray because it has never been abandoned. This is the first. The age just took its first breath. I'll hide my failures of self in the deep shadows of the wilds. I'll never second guess myself again. My ascendancy is assured. My power is solidified. Time is now mine.
Girl,
I'm done.
like in the time she's read that, you're just like, I'm just gonna lie on the ground. Fuck it.
Yes,
need
I'm just
more
gonna
time.
lay down. I'm just gonna
I'm
lay
just
down.
scared.
I'm.
We got gold and another cursed ass
Yeah.
book.
Guys in the back, Tyranny, like curled up in her blanket, like pushed up against a wall, sitting down with her knees curled up to her and curled up into Tyranny as much as Tyranny will let her.
Tyranny just
Like
kind
her-
of wraps an arm around you as she goes, I'll take care of this. And she points her finger right at the thing in the canister, and you see a very thin, looks to be a light shoot out from her finger and hit this thing in its chest, and the creature goes like this and like jolts upright and then just relaxes fully.
Thank God. That was unholy and foul and God. Oh my God! What is this? What is this fucking bitch? Why does he lie?
Could I be crying now?
And with the release of a tortured soul, that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Thank you for watching. Very much appreciated. I'm so glad you enjoyed it and stuck out to the end. Come back and see us live on stream, on TikTok, X, wherever you can find Raise the Idols. Come check us out. Stay up to date. All the fun things. It's going to be amazing. What an amazing ride. What an amazing story. And I hope you follow along.